Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams Sunday edition. Oh, and the screen just went dark as I said that. Sunday edition. I hope you're all doing very well. The Strike Streams, where a voice act. Maybe I should actually leave the intro for like later on or something like that, because it's probably more beneficial to like do the whole where a voice actor. I'm currently on strike for because that's like more informative or whatever. People miss the beginning. Anyway, Bark. But like Sunday edition. And then I should just go, so how are you doing? Happy Sunday. I hope you guys have been having a good weekend. And that you're having a fine Sunday and that everything's good. But how are we all doing? Thank you for joining me on a Sunday. I am going to try, I think I did sort of say this, but I think I am going to try to do, like Saturday and Sunday in future. Obviously there will be some like Pokemon Go community days and events. Maybe I'll do like shorter streams, like 2-hour ones on some of those days. But I think I do want to do like both days of the weekend now and stuff like that. So, keep meaning to ask, what is Anyway Bark a reference to? You'll have to now wait like 4 hours until the end of the stream to go watch the actual clip. But it was basically a very funny moment from a stream I did with Sarah Miller Cruz, whose birthday we celebrated on Friday. It was just like a very funny moment that stemmed from a stream of hers that I was guesting on, and it's kind of just become an iconic moment within the Bovio games lore. So there we go. But let's say hi to some people. So hi Kieran and Tenchi and Cheese and Onlara and Lexi and Nightbot and Tenchi and Xander. And if I've missed anyone, I apologize. The names are all blurring together. But there we go. So let's get into the games. Oh, Jacob, hi. Welcome. With all that said, I know you guys know how this is going to go. Oh yeah, I need to think of my catchphrase. Xander did have a funny one yesterday, which I can't remember what it was, but I need to think of my like wait until I say blah blah blah, and then like that. I need to think of it. But her 3-year stream anniversary is tomorrow. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool. Lovely. Oh, pull the lever. That was it. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. That's definitely in like first place, but I just want to see if there's anything a bit more. Well, I was gonna say a bit more me, but what is more me than Emperor's New Groove references, I suppose. But anyway, Bark. But no, I say that too much anyway. Bark. So if you are here, if you are watching, first of all, please like the video. Please click the thumbs up button, tap it, click it. It helps out tremendously. Please. Yesterday's stream had so many likes on it. It was really good. It was one of our highest rated ones ever. So please, if we can beat it today, that would be incredible. But if you have Pokémon Sword and Shield with the DLC expansion pass, you have the Dynamax Adventures unlocked in the Crown Tundra, you've done the Suicune tutorial, and you have a Nintendo Switch online subscription that's active, then I will need you to message 2 things once I say whatever's not pull. Once I say pull the lever, we'll do that today, but I'll have a think about it. So when I say pull the lever, this is when you're going to type the 2 things I'm about to tell you, okay? So, number 1, you are going to type strike in big capital letters if you want to play along with me. But in addition to that, after you write the word strike, you're going to tell me which of the Pokemon you have already captured or not captured out of Dialga, Heatran, and Solgaleo, okay? We won't worry about like the potential wild cards and stuff. We're going to just go with that. But out of Dialga, Heatran, Solgaleo, just remind me or let me know which one of them you have or don't have. And so, pull the lever. Kronk. It feels weird not saying Kronk at the end of it. But, so there we go. But okay, and then I am going to switch to my spreadsheet. And then I'm going to start adding people. So Skywatcher is here. And hang on, let's just have a look. So Skywatcher's here. And then Kieran's here. I mean, I do remember a bunch of these. Like, obviously, I kind of remember at this point that, like, Kieran is good for, like, Dialga, and Onlara, you know, is good for, like, Heatran or whatever. But, you know, in fact, actually, I should really kind of, like, add a few people. So, like, Kieran can go there, Onlara can go there, and then we'll figure these out in a sec. And then I'll just put Skywatcher in. Oh, hang on, what did Skywatcher say about, doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop? Oh, Skywatcher's caught Heatran. See, I almost forgot that. Because I knew that there was like a Dialga or a Heatran, but I couldn't remember which one's which. So anyway, so on Lara, Tenchi has Solgaleo. Well, then let's put Tenchi in Team 1. Although I need to actually add Tenchi to the spreadsheet. Right, there's Tenchi. And then, let's see. Oh, Jacob, wait, hang on. Jacob says no heat. So, Jacob, when you say no Heatran, does that mean you have no Heatran, or you don't want to do Heatran? Because that's important. That's an important distinction. Okay, let's see. Cheese can do... Right, hang on. Cheese and... Xander put wrong lever in caps, and I was like, wait, Xander's here today? Oh, okay, so hang on. Jacob doesn't have Heatran. Okay, that means we can put Jacob in Team 2. If I can get this right. Jacob is there. Okay, right, and then do we put Cheese there? And then that should be good. Okay, so Team 1, Dialga. We've got Kieran, Skywatcher, and Tenchi. And then Team 2, Heatran, we've got Onlara, Jacob, and Cheese. If I have understood that right, if that sounds good, let me know. Otherwise, we'll figure it out. Cramorant, hi! Welcome. And then there we go. Yeah, you're not playing because... Xander's not playing because of work. Blast! But there we go. Yeah, so basically, yeah. Hopefully, today's stream is a Primal Kyogre stream. Exactly, Cramorant. Exactly. Yeah, because for those who missed it, I put a post earlier just saying about I'm in a big shiny drought at the minute. Not quite as big as the one I had a few weeks ago, but we're about 6 days away from it. Okay? We're 6 days away from, you know, beating that record. And I do not like that. That is too close to comfort. So we are in a big drought at the minute. A drought so big that it has become desolate land. So there we go. Okay, so Thursdays and Saturdays are usually your off days. So basically, Xander, what you're saying is that, like, in terms of our old schedules, Sarah's and my schedules were, like, perfect for you before, and now I have ruined it. Okay. Okay, so if that's good for everyone, then that's good. So, Team 1... Please make sure you connect to the Wycom. You guys know how to do this by now, so I won't go through it in, like, full, you know, in full, because you guys know this. But this is going to be Kieran, Skywatcher, and Tenchi. We're going to be hunting for Dialga. So please make sure you do have your Wycom connected. You've got that lovely blue background white symbol in the bottom left-hand corner. We're going to talk to the lady, and then we're going to go... You guys are going to go, anything goes, anything's fine. I'm going to go Dialga. And then would you like to save your adventure so far? Years! Well, Xander, I do appreciate you still kind of, like, just tuning in, even though, like, you have stuff to do and you can't play. I really do appreciate it, so thank you. But let's see. Okay, and then when we're on the pink screen, we're going to set up a link code. We're going to go 2209 0210. Okay, so that's 2209 0210. And that's going to be our code. We're going to invite others, and then you guys are going to join in from there. And that should just about do it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but has Sarah basically not streamed at all since the strike began. Hang on, Kieran, Skywatcher, Tenchi. Wait a sec, hang on, wait, that's not, wait, hang on. Oh yeah, no, sorry, I got the names. Sorry, my names in the spreadsheet are in, like, not at all the correct order compared to how it appears on screen. So I was really confused there for a second. And also as well, like, I'm reading, like, Tenchi, and then I see Temper on the screen. I'm reading Skywatcher, I see Amber on the screen. I'm seeing Kieran. Sorry, my brain just completely went there. You guys know this by now. Fighting and ground types are the way to go. If they aren't available, then Steel is very good defensively. So yeah, that's really, again, this stream is hitting us hard, so if you do want to subscribe to her channel, support her so that when she's back, she's got loads of lovely new people, then I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Right, let's go. So, yes. Let's see how this goes. So, yeah, this is Dialga. These are not good for Dialgas. Ugh. Why do these choices suck? I'm gonna go with Lipard because it's got Screech. That's my theory, my game. Okay, Octillery is actually pretty trash as well because Water is bad against Dragon. Oh gosh, these options are horrendous. Like, I don't blame you guys for whatever you choose or don't choose. Okay, like Octillery can lower special attack with Skitter Smack and can burn it with Scald. Like, that's literally the kind of logic that we are getting into here. Sarah, King Ceres, hi, welcome, lovely to see you. Hello, happy Sunday. I hope you guys are doing well. For anyone just joining, please do hit that like button, the little thumbs up, click it, tap it. It really does help out. Sorry, I will try to say it less or try and say it in a more amusing way. Okay, so Sand Slash is, I think it has Brick Break or something, right? So Sand Slash could be pretty good. And then, but there is then there's a regular Sand Slash on the right. Hang on. Oh, and like a, oh no, that's Kangaskhan. But do we want to get like the Emolga? Oh, Emolga's pretty good actually. Do we want to do the Emolga on the right and then the Sand Slash, the ground type that's there? Is that how we want to do things here? Emolga actually could be a good switch because, Electric resists Steel types, although it is weak to Ancient Power. So just keep that in mind. But oh no, on Lara, sometimes the options are just awful. Tried to play with NPCs yesterday against Mesprit, which is quite an easy one. And that's not to blame you, but like, you know, it's like, oh, Mesprit, this should be quite straightforward. But it only gave you fighting options. Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's go fly a kite or something like that. Let's do a max darkness and see how this goes. You guys know my spiel, play aggressively, there's no time for fuddy-duddying around, and basically don't Dynamax if you're low on health or if your attacks are not very effective or immune, or null. I never know how to say, if your moves have no effect, which is what I suppose should say. But what's like the one-worded, what is the if your moves are, I mean, is it just null? Because it's like, type-wise, you would say if something uses something against you, you are immune to it. But if you are using something against an opponent, you are, or they are immune, you are, and I don't know how to finish that phrase. I should just say if the moves have no effect, but I never know it. That is a good question. I always forget what ability this Emolga has. I'm going to look that up quickly. Emolga is Emolga do. Right, Emolga, buddy, where are you? Mini Pete. Mini Pete has, static. So just be careful of like making direct physical contact with it. And that's not a theory. It's a full thing. Okay, so hang on, I need to get my spreadsheet back up. So I can see people's names. Oh no, someone got paralysis via contact. Okay, well how funny that I looked that up and then the ability like finally kicked in. I'm just gonna go with more max darkness and then we'll see how this goes. No, it's okay, we can't help it. Artillerius, hi, how you doing? Welcome. I'm doing pretty well. I talked to my family earlier for the first time in a few weeks. I don't really talk to my family that much. It's not because I don't love them or anything. But I don't believe in like the old age trope of like, oh, you should like call your mum every Sunday or whatever, because what happens is you just get stuck like talking, and it kind of means you have to like block out a part of your day, and you end up like eating into each other's day, and it means you can't like, you know, the weekend is like when you like have to do things and stuff. And so I think like, you know, sort of talking to people and catching up with people shouldn't be something you should just religiously tie to a particular day or something like that. It should be something when you're like, hey, I'm free. Oh, notice I now have like nearly 999 Pokeballs. Because we want to catch everything. You don't always have to keep them, but do catch them. If you're shiny hunting for legendaries, definitely don't keep them unless they are shiny. Just pick something else. But yeah, so, oh, was there Aurorus at the end? Oh, let's have a look. I mean, Aurorus is terrible against Dialga, but at least that tells us a direction not to go in. So yeah, who wants this Emolga? I do think it, well, the only problem with Emolga is it doesn't actually have anything that's like good against Dialga. It's good defensively, but it doesn't actually have anything. So it's kind of... Basically, Skywatcher is kind of... But then again, Sharpedo didn't really either, did it? And I'd say Emolga's, like, better defensively, probably. Okay, so we've got Kangaskhan. Okay, we've got Sandslash, so that's good. Quick before the Sandslash now comes. Oh, gosh. They're all weak to Steel! They're all weak to Steel! But here's what I would suggest. We could go with Togetic, right? Hear me out. We could go with Togetic, because Togetic can use Life Dew and it can use Mystical Fire. So Togetic could heal us with like Life Dew, and it could weaken Dialga especially in terms of special attack with Mystical Fire. That's all I got. Let me know if that... Yeah, this path low-key sucks. Tenchi, I think you're being too polite there, Tenchi. It doesn't low-key suck. It just flat out sucks. It's terrible. Gosh, very bad. Very bad. Doesn't even have Nuzzle. Yeah, okay. Dynite Ore is busted. So... Oh, Cheese, you caught up with your mum today as well. It was nice 'cause it's been a while. Yeah, exactly. Like, it actually hadn't been that long since I last talked to my parents. Like, the last time I talked to them, I hadn't talked to them for, like, 2 months. But you gotta remember, I saw them earlier this year for, like, the first time in 6 years. So, like, that's the reason why I hadn't talked to them in a while. Because it's like, well, I just, like, you know, stayed with you for, like, 2 weeks. I don't need to, like, you know... And then, like, nothing really happened in my life. Oh, no, it dodged! How did it miss? It's 2 feet in front of you. Okay. I'm just gonna keep going with attacks, and we'll see how this goes. Oh, Ceres, what's your Incineroar moveset, and what are you using it for? Are you using it for, like, VGC? Are you using it for, like, singles? Are you using it for, like, raid battles? If you're using it for raid battles, are you using it for Gen 9 raids or Gen 8 raids? And speaking of raids, this stream is not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, so just keep that in mind. No sponsors. Okay. There we go. Mini Pete is now Mega Pete. Sorry, I think I like popped the microphone there. But there we go. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh gosh, we're using an electric type Dynamax against a ground type. That is where we are at right now. Right, here's the Shadow Claw. Here's the Assurance. Okay, I have a theory, a game theory. Oh no! Don't go for me, don't go for me, don't go for me, don't go for me. No! Oh, I had a joke, yes. I had a joke like this morning or something. That, oh! No, I know what it is. Okay. If someone, like, is just, like, repeatedly getting attacked in a particular Dynamax raid, and kind of, like, more specifically... when they're, like, say, they're not necessarily weak to the Pokemon or something like that. So if someone is getting attacked repeatedly, we have 2 names for that, okay? We like to name things after people in chat. So, like, if we get 2 shinies in the same Dynamax adventure, if one person gets 2 shinies in the same adventure, it's a Tenchi's choice. Like, that's one of the examples. Another one is when we have to join someone because their internet is spotty. Like, oh, if we join them, it's fine, but if they join us, it doesn't work. That's neoing. But, okay. Well, at least the cheer saved me. There we go. I thought I'd use Screech because that might help out Emolga and Bronzong. And Linoon, like, we're all physical attackers here, so I just thought maybe, like, using one Screech might help. And then, so those are some names. But the other thing I thought of as well is if someone does, like, repeatedly get attacked, because here's the thing, if someone gets attacked repeatedly, we could call that, like, Kevining because of Kevin, because that has happened to Kevin a couple of times. But we already had the name for Kevin for, like, when you, like, repeatedly miss attacks. And I kind of like the idea of Kevining being, like, missing attacks, because that, like, came first. So, but I do have an idea for what we call... Lisek, hello, welcome. No worries that you're not able to join in, but it's lovely to have you here. If anyone is only just joining in, please make sure to hit the like button, hit it now before you forget, tap it, click it, it really helps out, thank you so much. But if we have something where someone is, like, repeatedly being bullied, particularly if they're, like, not really, like, especially weak to the opponent Pokemon or anything, so someone definitely needs this, I don't know who, Bronzong does have the resistance. It's probably either myself or Kieran, I would say. I'm gonna throw my hat in here for this. I know I have Screech, and maybe I shouldn't have done that, but Skywatcher's gonna go in as well. Okay, I'm kind of glad out of myself and Skywatcher got that, although Skywatcher did have the defensive benefit. But let's see. Okay, do we want to go for the Togetic? I mean, plus Kieran will probably want to do science because Kieran likes doing science. But I think the Togetic could be a potential way to go. And I think it'll be that and Clefairy will be, like, the easiest thing to defeat. But, oh, King Ceres, you got Shiny Raikou from Dynamax Adventures? Nice! Excellent. Nicely done. Okay, so I'm gonna say no. Is everyone... I mean, scientists are scammers. I'm just throwing that out there. They're probably going to give you a fairy or something like that. But we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Is it going to be a fairy? Oh! A fight. They gave a Hawlucha? What? That's actually good. What is this? Okay. I mean, hey, I'll take that. Okay, do not trade that Hawlucha. It's going to be, like, our best Pokemon, okay? Okay. So, yeah, what is up with the scientists? No scams. No scams. Very nice. I am going to use Screech again here, because it will help out with Hawlucha and with, the Sandslash, and I just don't really have very good moves here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this Hawlucha can't be shiny. If we battled one, it could, but not if we trade for it. So yeah. But no. So anyway, if someone gets bullied, I know what we need to type in chat, okay? Because we talked about this once before. We talked about this when it happened one time, I think. So I talked about a Simpsons moment where basically an asteroid is projected to hit the town, and basically in every, like, projected scenario, whether the asteroid hits the town or whether, like, the asteroid is blown up by a missile and you know, and only a teeny fragment of it is left to hit the town, whatever happens, it hits Moe's Tavern, Moe's Bar. And so here is my suggestion, chat. If anyone, like, really gets bullied, like, why does this thing keep hitting me, kind of thing, and particularly if, like, you're not especially, like, weak to it or something like that, I think we should type Mo, because in The Simpsons, Mo goes, oh, God, no. I think we should type Mo God No. So MOEGODNO. Not as one word, as 3 separate words, but I think we should go Mo God No, and that should be our name for if someone is just getting like relentlessly bullied by the opponent. Does he say oh dear God no, or does he just go like oh God, oh I can't remember now actually. if he doesn't say, we'll get the actual. Hang on, I'm gonna get the actual quote. I'm gonna find the actual quote because I need to know if he goes like oh God no or like oh dear God no, or whether he says oh dear God no one of the times and another. Hang on, where is it? Is it gonna come up on Frinkiac? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I don't know if we want this. I don't know if we want this Togetic. Here's the thing. I'm actually not gonna take this because I think if I use Screech, I can like power up Hawlucha. So, oh, okay, Tenchi went for it. Hang on. Right, I found the episode. Now I just need to find the Mo line. Because if I can't remember the Mo line properly, then, you know, it means that but yeah, I'm just gonna sit and use Screech, and if Hawlucha just attack with low sweep or whatever you've got, okay? Don't stat up or anything. Don't try and be clever. Just Sandslash and Hawlucha. Okay, I'm not gonna Dynamax here. Sandslash and Hawlucha. Just like use your attacks. I'm gonna use Screech, and hopefully it will then power up your guys' attacks. Okay. So this is my plan. So I think hang on. Where's the? Where is this line? Oh no, it's because I'm on the wrong episode. That's why. Whoops. Oh, here we go. Oh, I think I've actually, like, literally, like, found the line. I'm going to use another one. And then if Hawlucha... Although maybe I should have gone with an attack here, but again, I'm going to help out. Oh, Ragey, hi! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. But let's see. Hang on, let's see if I can... Right, view episode... Plan for defense of the city. Oh, okay. Mo does say, oh dear God, no. There. And then, oh no, oh dang, he does say, oh dear God, no. No, he does say, oh dear God, no. Well, how about we say like, oh dear God, Mo. Or we could just say, oh dear God, no. I apologize for anyone who finds that blasphemous. I generally don't like saying God as like a, oh God kind of thing. I say like, oh gosh, you might notice. But when it's like quoting The Simpsons, I will quote it verbatim. Oh, how about, oh Arceus, maybe. I don't know. Like, oh dear Arceus, no. How about that? How about, oh dear Arceus, no? I mean, well, we could call it Kevining, but I like the idea of, oh dear Arceus, no. Okay, we are getting some KOs here. Not ideal. But yeah. How about that? It's less blasphemous, and yeah. Okay. So low sweep, don't worry, this is fine. We picked two weaker Pokemon deliberately for the setup that we have now set up. So 2, 4, 6, 8, is this Chiffy Bull or Great? It's Feeble. 2, 4, 6, 8, is this Chiffy Bull or Great? Okay, there we go. There's the power up. Just that's how you do it, Tenchi. No, I'm kidding. It's all random. It's all random nonsense. So okay. So there we go, but that's only if like someone gets like relentlessly bullied, like you know, like why does it get, like if anyone in chat is ever like, why does this thing keep attacking me? Then that's what you do. Okay, Stars and Sparkles. Arceus is funnier, to be honest. Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars. Well done, Team 1. That was fun. and excellently done. Yeah, no, we did well there. Again, well done, everyone, because that was a rough path. Again, I think if we'd have had a path like that during, like, our first week of Dynamax Adventures, we, like, probably would have lost. But because we know these movesets and stuff like that now, we kind of know things like, okay, if I use Screech, and if you use this, and if I use this, it then all works out, and then... and that's how it kind of goes. So, if you haven't liked the video, we have just beaten a boss. When we beat a boss, please make sure you've liked the video, click like, and there we go. But there we go. Woo! Okay, so Team 2, I'm going to just quickly line up Team 2. So Team 2, Onlera, Jacob, and Cheese, you guys are up. I don't know if anyone wants to be... a substitute for this. It's going to be Heatran, and it's going to be Onlera, Jacob, and Cheese, okay? So you three, please make sure you get ready whilst I do the patented double shiny check and I save my ticket from Clem Fandango. Okay, so Emolga would, like, be brownish or whatever instead of, like, the black. That's not shiny. Sandslash would be... green, I believe. That's not shiny. Togetic would look kind of the same, but also kind of beige or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's not shiny. That looks eggshell. That looks white to me, rather than, like, somewhere between brown eggshell and white eggshell. But will today be the day we get the Minty Boy himself, Dialga? Hey there, Minty Boy. Ah, no! Okay, so no, unfortunately no, but we'll just do our quick double check. Check the Galar symbol. It looks like a Galar, a Pokeball / refresh / recycle. No stars and sparkles there. No sparkles there. No sparkles there. And no sparkles there. Oh, the humanity. I'm just gonna pick... I'm gonna pick Togetic, because I don't really know if I've picked Togetic much in the past. And there we go. Oh, Reiji. You're going to be around for about an hour. Okay, so we have Team 2 lined up, but I can absolutely add you for the, like, Solgaleo team if you're okay with that, Reiji. So I'll put you on there now, just so that we've got it, and we'll speed through Heatran, and then we'll get to you nice and quickly. Okay, hang on, I had you right there. Reiji was right there on the screen. There we go. Right, Reiji. There we go. But so Team 2, there we go. Because I know the blue and the red switches, and it's kind of like slightly, like, beigey, yeah, sort of beigey, which is kind of between, like, brown and white. And yeah, so, right, we're going to keep the Dialga. There we go. I really need to check chat after I do all that, but here we go. Okay. Right, so... Onlera, Jacob, and Cheese. Please get ready. I don't know... Well, Reiji, if you want to be our backup for this one... You can still be on Team 3, don't worry. But if you want to be our substitute, just in case anyone's not around, because I think, is one of our 3 people I feel like I haven't seen in chat for a little while. And it is very important, if you do say that you're available, I do kind of expect you to be available. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, Reiji, if you are there and you're listening, if you want to be a backup for this one, we've got Onlera, Jacob, and Cheese, but I haven't seen Jacob for a while. So if Jacob doesn't join and it gets to, like, I don't know, 1 minute and 9 seconds, you can join, okay? Okay, so we'll give Jacob, like, 2 minutes kind of thing, but we'll give Jacob 2 minutes of the 3. Oh, Jacob, excellent. Okay, well then don't worry, Reiji, you're good then. Okay, so but again, that's why we have the 59-second rule. Okay, so would you like to embark upon a Dynamax adventure? Yes. You guys are going to select anything. Please make sure you are connected on the Ycom, and then select anything is fine. I am going to say Heatran, but you guys select anything goes. And then we're going to save. And then, when we're on the pink screen, we're going to set up our code. We're going to go 2209... and then 0235. That's 2209 0235. We're going to invite others, and there we go. And this is Onlera, Jacob, and Cheese, just as a quick final reminder. So there we go. Okay, excellent. Onlera's in. on Lara's in for the Heatran raid. How many times have we said that? We needed a Sobble. No, I'm kidding. Right, that's all good. So Heatran is very, very weak to ground types, but also water and fighting are good. And chat, what is the one type of move we never ever, getting back together, never ever use on a Heatran? There are some moves that are worse than others, but there is one that is the worst of all, that we never use on a Heatran. Sorry, I didn't press start exploring. Fire! Exactly. Okay, so I'm going to go for Stunfisk. I know I am weak to fire here, but I do have Earth Power, and it's Stab, so I'm going to go for it. Nidoking. Ooh, okay. I do feel sorry for Cheese, who's like, why didn't I get, like, a perfect choice? Basically, there are 2 correct choices there, and 1 not correct choice. Although, actually, I suppose one of those 2 remaining choices was better than the others. But it doesn't matter. That's what switching is for. Okay, okay, so we've got a Lycanroc, but that's weak to steel. And then there's Mian Xiao. So Mian Xiao's pretty good. Although there is a Barbaracle on the left. But, hang on, let's see what our options are here. I'm just going to pick Mian Xiao. We probably actually may have been a bit better against the Lycanroc just in terms of general matchups, and it does have a cooler shiny or whatever. But yeah. But basically, Cheese can switch for this now, and then we can kind of figure out afterwards. I may need to switch down the line just if there is like a better ground type or something. But yeah. Ooh, that inner focus. Okay. Let's do this thing! Okay, so let's get a Max Quake going. Mian Xiao, I believe, does have Aura Sphere, so using a Max Quake will actually be helpful. There was another fighting type, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I can't remember what, but we'll have a look in a sec. We'll have a look and we'll plan out like the rest of this in a sec. And there we go. Oh, so at the beginning of the stream, Lexi and I... at the beginning of the stream, Lexi and I were talking a bit about Kitchen Nightmares. Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. And we were talking about... Has anyone watched the show or is a fan of the show? And if you are a watcher of the show... have you watched, say, just the American version, or have you watched the American and the British version? I imagine if people have say they watch, I doubt there are very many people where they've like seen only the British version of the show. That's probably like a very, very, very small number of people. I imagine like you've either seen both of them or you've only seen the American one. But let me know. And yes, Artillerius, I agree. I would like today to be the day where I get those magnificent, majestic magenta eyes. Yeah, Steel Roller's a weird move. It only works if there's like terrain up. So yeah, you will just need to use like Bug or Poison or Dark or whatever you've got. I don't know if you have... okay. Kaboom, nice. It's a very niche move. That's why I'm annoyed that like the Copperaja has it, and I'm annoyed that Scolipede has it. To be honest, it's just not. It would work on a Pokemon like I don't know, like Pincurchin, which like brings up a has like a terrain-inducing ability. But Throat Chop's pretty nifty just because you can stop any potential vocal moves. But okay. Oh, wait. Doesn't Mian Xiao have Wide Guard? I'm just thinking. Doesn't Mian Xiao have Wide Guard? Because that basically shuts down all the fighting, the fire moves. Fire! Apart from Max Flare. Yeah. Okay, so you always catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but definitely catch them. Kevin, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kevin, I'm going to add you to the spreadsheet because I saw you. Oh, if there is anyone else who wants to be added to the spreadsheet for later, for like the next round and beyond, let me know. Currently, we have Reiji and Kevin. But let's see. Because, like, Artillerius is here, so I don't know if, like, Artillerius wants to play along. But I'm good with the Stunfisk. But yes. But yes, we have Mian Xiao. I don't think we've ever had Mian Xiao against Heatran, I'm not sure. But okay, let's see what we've got. Where is this fighting type? Oh, it's the Halucha. Oh, we could get shiny Halucha for real. It's a shame because there's a Heatmore as well. But hang on, which way do we want to... Do we want to go left here? Or right for berries? I didn't know if we wanted to go left for berries or right for the other thing. I imagine the Vileplume is probably a bit easier for us to defeat. Probably. Because the Clefable could wipe out Mian Xiao. So, oh, there we go, my finger, sorry. My finger just cracked in front of the mic. So apologies if you heard that. Okay. Let's do this thing! I don't know who can Dynamax, but I imagine if you can Dynamax, probably generally not a bad thing. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go with Earth Power. Earth Power, the move I adore. We had multiple Poison and Steel against Clefairy, but here's the thing. Nidoking doesn't have a Poison move, and I don't think I have a Steel move. So, although the Quillfish did. Quillfish did have a Poison move, but I was just thinking, this Vileplume, it has like Giga Drain. Oh, Quillfish has a Steel move? Ah, dang it. I didn't know Quillfish had a Steel move. But then again, it already has a Poison move, so you'd use the Poison move. But it does look good all puffed up like that. I'll just say, it does look all good puffed up like that. Okay, here's Grassy Terrain, so that's fine. Okay. Oh, Mimic. Okay. Well, apparently I'm a grass type now. Apparently I'm a grass type. Okay. So. Oh, I could. No, that changes to the type, so that sucks. Okay, I'm just gonna use Foul Play, as weird as that sounds. Okay, Rock Tomb. Nice. Just get that speed drop. Yeah, what is the Quillfish's Steel move? I'm thinking it must be like Steel Roller as well. Oh, Kevin missed how we almost named a phenomenon after him earlier, but then we already had a phenomenon named after him, so then we didn't name the phenomenon after him. Okay, let's find Quillfish. Steel Roller, yeah, so, you know. It's, I mean, so I guess if it had Dynamaxed against the Clefable, then that could have worked. But I believe it does have a Poison move, right? If I go back to that. Yeah, Poison Jab. So we would have just, like, used that, but... okay. So basically... So, Kevin, do you remember, like, weeks and weeks ago when basically you started, like, missing a whole load of moves... And we kind of, because like basically if we get two, if one person gets two shinies in a single Dynamax run, we call that Tenchi's Choice, right? If we have someone who has like some kind of like connection issues and we have to join them instead of they join me, we call that Neoing. And if we like miss moves, oh gosh, if we miss moves, then that's like Kevining, or we just sort of blame you or whatever. But basically, because we already have that, we were trying to figure out what to name another phenomenon we have, and it's basically when the computer just like relentlessly bullies one person over and over. Because we've had that happen to multiple people. It's just it kind of happened to you recently, as like more recently. But basically, if you remember, we said it was kind of like that Simpsons moment where Moe's Tavern, like, always gets hit regardless of where, like, Bart's Comet, whatever happens to Bart's Comet, it always hits Moe's Tavern. And we had the, like, oh, dear God, no. So, but what we're going to say now is if someone does start getting relentlessly attacked by the computer player over and over and over, we're going to say, like, oh, dear, Arceus, no. And that's what we're going to do. So, why would that one-shot? I think it was because of the grassy terrain. I think basically because it was a max move that had stab and had been powered up by the grassy terrain. I think that's why that did so much. Cheese, yeah, if you have 10 Pokeballs, I would get more than that, yes. Okay, so this is Heatran, so we don't want a grass poison type. But we can switch to a fighting. I mean, I guess maybe I could switch for this. I know it's like, oh, ground offensive, all that stuff, but I'd rather have that defensive, the defensive benefit of Hawlucha. But we can see if anyone. Oh no, we can see who needs to switch for this, and then because we do already have a perfectly good team here. It's just this is a good shiny, and someone could switch for it. So. I would recommend Pokeballs over Premierballs just because you can't sort out your Pokeball bag and the Pokeballs do tend to be at the top or whatever. Here's what I did. I'll tell you what I did. I actually got, with my ore, I got a load of the vitamin items. I just got like HP up and then I sold the HP up for like $1 million, like literally it was like $1 million, and then I spent like 100,000 on Pokeballs. That's what I did. Okay, does this do anything if there is a terrain? No, but it's all I've got, so I'm going for it. Is it physical or special? It's special. Okay, I'm just gonna terrain pulse. There we go. Oh, favoriting does work. Okay, I did wonder if that would work, but I was like, you know what? It's actually just easier to like get a load of the vitamins and then sell them, and then basically this way, I like have. I think in some ways, basically, like I was able to buy 999 Pokeballs with like all my Dynite ore, essentially, but like. This way, I'm able to buy Pokeballs like 4 more times now. Without, I can buy Pokeballs like 10 times without having to like worry about buying, you know, without having to like sell anything ever again. So, okay, here's the Ice Punch. More like a nice punch. I don't think I did a single more like a nice joke yesterday, which is weird because there's always some ice move that comes up. Yeah, I honestly kind of forget about terrain. Well, here's my thing about terrain pulse. I remember it exists, but I kind of confuse it a bit with Steel Roller, and I'm like, oh, does it like remove the terrain afterwards, like Steel Roller? I don't know. Steel Roller's just like a weird move, man. It's just too niche. It's like, what a waste of like a Steel move. Like Steel is a type that kind of could do with like some more moves here and there. Yeah, I don't know. Right, here comes the Rockfall. Kaboom! Nice. Ice Punch. More like a nice punch. Okay, Bo, you already made that joke. Here comes Poison Jab. And here comes Terrain Pulse. Ah, so close. Oh wait, I didn't see anyone's answers about Kitchen Nightmares. Basically, I'm now going to talk about Kitchen Nightmares for a sec. So Kitchen Nightmares, there's Kitchen Nightmares USA, and then there's like the original Kitchen Nightmares, which is just British Kitchen Nightmares. So I'll call them like the British one and the American one. Like the American one is very entertaining, but one thing about the British one is that it's like way more quaint. It's kind of almost just filmed more like a documentary rather than like an entertainment program. And basically, like because you know that was like the original series, before it got like Americanized. And the original British series, like he would spend like a whole week with these restaurants, like trying to get them like better and stuff like that. And so it would kind of show, like, you would actually get to see like their progress, and you'd get to see them be able to like build things up and stuff. Now, do I want to switch for this or not? Do I want to switch for the Halucha, or so I don't have the weakness? Or do I want the ×4 Earth Power? No, Heatran already has the ×4 Earth Power, so I am going to go with the Halucha here. Just so we can get, like... Because I can lower its speed with low sweep as well. Because the thing is, even if Mienshao does use Wide Guard, which is a viable option, it wouldn't protect me from a max flare, and so I'm more insured this way. Doesn't have any flying move because DA's on Lara says exactly. That's like, I mean, basically, if a Pokemon has 2 types in this mode, very often they will not have. Oh, I'm gonna max Knuckle then, instead of low sweep. I'm gonna max Knuckle. This will boost Quillfish and Nidoking. But yeah, so many of the Pokemon. Would I dare say? So it's probably something like a third or a half of like dual type Pokemon don't have moves of both their types. I would dare say it. Like, we can name ones that do have both, like Palpitoad, Swampert, Marshtomp, like Combuskin, Blaziken, but we can also name a whole bunch that don't. I mean, like, we've got, like, Quillfish does, but like Nidoking doesn't, Halucha doesn't, I think Emolga did. Okay, there's the Aura Sphere. So hopefully it doesn't use heat wave or anything like that. Oh my gosh, that was some big damage there. It's getting desperate. It is going to start using generative AI. Oh gosh. And there's liquidation. Will we get defense down? No. There's the Iron Head, but it hangs in there. Okay, so I think we're good here, guys. I think I'm going to probably be faster than it. And then I think this is going to be game set match. Oh dang! Okay, that didn't KO it. Okay, we probably could have gone with a Wide Guard there for safety, but yeah, Aurasphere's going to finish it. So nicely done. That was fun. Team 2, you were not poo. Oh, did the rivalry kick in? I didn't even pay attention to the gender because I'm woke. No, sorry. But no, I did. I kind of always forget if we've got Heatran to like, if we've got Nidoking against Heatran. I always forget that I should be checking the genders for rivalry. Okay, Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars. You guys are already way ahead of me. No, in all seriousness, real true wokeness is both recognizing and acknowledging the gender, but then also simultaneously not like vastly altering your behavior to accommodate for it, kind of thing. It's not just like I don't see gender or I don't see color or anything like that. It's about seeing these things, recognizing them, and kind of meeting, you know, where they are and everything. So, but anyway, but that was still a funny line though, right? You guys laughed at it, so like, so if I'm bad for it, you're all bad with me. Okay, so Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars. We'll do our patented double check in a second. Check in a sec. But basically, Kevin and Reiji, if you two can get ready for Solgaleo, I would hugely appreciate that. Oh, unless is Solgaleo bad for Reiji? Is Solgaleo bad for Reiji? I feel like that was a thing you totally told me a day ago. But then let me know, and if there's anyone who has not played yet, yeah, on Lara, you can totally be Team 4. If there's anyone who hasn't played yet, let me know by writing Strike 0 in big capital letters, okay? So, I haven't even said to watch the YouTube video live. Oh, okay, thank you, Reiji, I appreciate that. Okay, So that will just speed things up. Okay, so Mian Shao would be like blue, I think, or something. It's not shiny. I have one. It's fine. Vileplume would be green. I already have one. It's fine. Halucha would have like the black and other stuff like that. I already have one. But will today, right here, right now, be the moment where we get the magnificent, majestic, magenta-eyed Heatran? No. Well, then... Blah to you, Heatran. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. I'm going to get Mian Shao because it's very tall and I don't know why. So yes, I'll take it. Okay. So is there anyone who hasn't played yet today who... hang on, I need to do my Clam Fandango bit as well. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Clam Fandango. Okay. So, is there anyone who... Okay. Is there anyone who hasn't played yet, who... Let's just say, right, if you're here and able to play, write strike and the number of times you've played, and if you would like to do Solgaleo. If you don't want to do Solgaleo, I kind of don't care right now, no offense. I just need to know who can be like an extra Solgaleo person, who needs a Solgaleo. If there's anyone who needs Solgaleo, I want to Solgaleo. But if you do already have it, then I want to give the chance to someone else. And then we'll kind of take it from there. If it's literally everyone from Team 1, who we're about to cycle with, then I am gonna... I will put Kieran in there, because Kieran was at the top of my spreadsheet, and then also like Skywatcher and Tenchi often have good like wildcard options and the like, so that's kind of fun as well. Okay, so no, that's okay, Artillerius. It's just lovely to have you here. Thank you for joining. Okay. So, Team 3, Solgaleo. We're going to have Reiji. We're going to have Kevin. And we're going to have Kieran. It's the Kerr team. Kevin, Kieran, and Reiji. Or team. Okay, so please make sure you are connected on the Wycom to the internet. And then we're going to talk to the lovely Dynamax Adventure lady. Say that we want to do a Dynamax Adventure. And then... if you guys have any, if you get presented any options, you're going to say, anything is fine, anything goes, but I'm going to say Solgaleo, and then we're going to go Solgaleo, and then we're going to save our game, there we go, and then, when we're on the pink screen, we're going to set up our code, we're going to go, what are we going to do? We'll go 0922, and then like 1500. That's 0922 1500. Hopefully I said that correct. I feel like I didn't. And then we'll send the invite, and this is for Reiji, Kevin, and Kieran. And then I'm going to put on Lara in the wildcard team. I'm going to do that now. And then we'll figure out the rest in a sec. It's fine. Oh, whoa, everyone's here. That was very fast. Okay, so you guys know this. Solgaleo, weak to ground types, fire types, Ghost and Dark. Resistances for the steel include fire, electric, and water. Electric is actually, they're all, like, water and electric are actually neutral against it as well in terms of offense, unlike Dialga. So they are actually more viable choices in a Solgaleo run. But also remember, we can't lower its stats, so Max Phantasm, Max Darkness, they are less effective against a Solgaleo. Yeah, so moves that boost our stats can be way more helpful and beneficial. Okay, so... no, it's okay, Reiji, don't worry. Yeah, and we got Runa Reiji today, Runa Reiji. Okay, so Glalie is bad, Ice is bad against Steel, but Dugtrio is pretty nifty, so I'm going to go with Dugtrio. Now, Boldore does have a ground move, but be aware that it will get one-shot by Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike. Even though Boldore has Sturdy, Sunsteel Strike ignores that. It says, screw your ability, I'm KOing you in one shot. Now, the way that I would describe Mold Breaker ability and other such things is I would describe them as basically, if you ever use a move and there is an ability that hinders that move from being anything less than 100% of what it's supposed to be, then the ability is ignored. That's kind of how I think of it. Okay, so we've got a Clefairy, which is bad. Butterfree, that's okay. Let's see. Okay, we've got Sandslash. That's not great, really. Cryogonal, that's terrible. Okay, these are... oh, there's a Ditto. Ditto's on the left. That's kind of fun. And then there's like a Doublade at the end. Doublade's pretty good. So I'm just going to go for Butterfree. Luckily, we actually do have, like, somewhat of an okay team here, dare I say. So that's what I was thinking. Ironically, a Ditto turning into a Solgaleo, the only thing it's actually weak against is Fire Spin / Max Flare. So ironically, if we had a Ditto and just used Fire Spin, that would like rack up damage and just like be very effective, I would say. Right, I'm gonna use a Max Steel Spike here, and then we'll go. But yeah, I don't think this Butterfree is really gonna have anything for us to offer. But I do think Ditto and then the whatever I said was at the end could be pretty good. But yeah, that's it. Ditto and Amoonguss are the Pokemon. Okay, and until they have a third Pokemon called Crew. Right. Let's see what we got. Okay, Rage Powder. Ah! It's drawing attention to itself. It's already giant and the only Pokemon we're up against. Kayla. Oh, Doublade. That was it. Oh, yeah. Okay, Doublade is good defensively, but it doesn't have any ghost moves. Put Doublade down on Pokemon that don't have both of its stabs. But yeah, Kayla, yeah, let's add you to the next one, okay? And then we'll figure out, like, who... oh, hang on, I need to actually add you to the list of available players, yeah. Whoa, that was nice and quick. So, Kayla, gonna add you there. Okay, right, Pokeball, always catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Yes, we will do a wild card next. But I think if it's like going to be like on Lara's final one, we might just do... I feel like we haven't done Lunala in like a while, so I kind of fancy doing a Lunala. Like, we genuinely haven't done Lunala for a while, right? Like, the last one I remember is the one where we were, like, play aggressively, and then, like, Chris tried to use, like, Screech or Metal Sound, and then it, like, but it used Magic Coat, and it bounced back against him, and we were like, Chris, no! This is why we just attack it, kind of thing, and that was fun. Okay, so, yeah, we don't need Butterfree. Sorry. Exactly, like, we'll go from the sun to the moon. From the sun to the moon. What happened to June? Because it's September now. But yeah, we could go for the Ditto. That could genuinely be a good switch. But yeah, I would say Boldore and Hitmonchan are probably the best switches here. And then I don't know, Doublade or whatever it is. I don't know. But I do think this Ditto actually could genuinely be a good switch. And we've got the Backpacker here as well. So, oh, you can't get Lunala. Okay, well, we could do Lugia, but we'll do Lugia then. We can do Lugia. Okay, Expert Belt. Do I want? Yeah, Expert Belt is a good one. Because then you don't lose health. It's like a slightly bit for Dynamax. Like generally, I prefer Life Orb to Expert Belt, but in Dynamax Adventures, like Life Orb's the way to go. Life Orb is not the way to go compared to Expert Belt. Expert Belt is a better one. Okay, yeah. On Lara, you can do Lugia, right? Or you can just remind me of like what your options are or whatever. But no, we could if Lara can do Lugia and has the ticket for Lugia, and then Kayla, if Lugia is a good one for you, then let's do the duo the Tubia Lugia, the Tugia. Okay, so it is a Dugtrio, Mount Dugtrio, but we are very well equipped for a Dugtrio, so just hit it with like your power-up punches, your stomping tantrums, and the like, and then we should be good. And don't be afraid of Dynamaxing if you've got a super effective move. Sorry, I keep forgetting to do the... yeah, it's the Hawaiian Mountains. Okay, here we go. Say hello, everyone. No, it's Boulder. Kugia. I like Kugia. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Kayla. That's very sweet. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Okay, here's the assurance. Does it have tangling hair or just rock head? I can't even remember. Hurrah punch! And then... And Max Quake. Wow, we just one-turned that thing. See, this is why we play aggressively. This is why we play aggressively. So, I would say Boldor is probably the better switch here of the two, just because, I don't know. It just, Hitmonchan's like a little bit more powerful, I would say. Right, Pokeballs go. But let me know if I'm profoundly wrong. But just the Hitmonchan, it has like Iron Fist and Fire Punch, which would do pretty good damage to Solgaleo, if like it was the only one. But we could always switch for the Doublade as well. Does the Doublade have like Screech or Metal Sound or something? I feel like it has something. But yeah, but I think this is genuinely a good switch. So for Kieran, yeah. And then Kevin. I don't know why I'm doing everything as the Mr. Crocker today. But let's see. Okay, so Doublade's on the left. It's got a cool shiny. Oh, no, it's Togetic. No, Togetic sucks. We're picking Doublade. Even if it's just for shiny reasons. Even if it's just purely for the shiny, we're picking Doublade. It's a good shiny. Oh, jeez, you got more Pokeballs. Okay, thank goodness. Whew. Whew. Okay, excellent. But yeah. Anyway, so in conclusion to my point 20 minutes ago, British Kitchen Nightmares is a way more quaint show where Gordon stays at the restaurant for like a week, and it's kind of just legitimately more about like the food and the business, and it's not about the drama. It doesn't have like a load of music added in post or whatever. I can't even remember if it has narration or not. I think Gordon like does a bit of narration, but there isn't actually like a narrator for the show. So again, it's just more like documentary-ish or whatever. You know, it doesn't have the like screeching noises and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna go with the high horsepower. We'll see how this goes. Jacob, thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you for playing with. It's always great playing with you. Please, if anyone's leaving, click like on the video before you go. Do it before you forget. Before you dash off and live your lives. And we did beat a Heatran, and I can't remember if I said to like the video, so like the video if you didn't. Okay, high horsepower, more like a 9 horse now. Okay, here's the max darkness. Boom! Oh my gosh, that did a lot. That had to be a crit, right? Right? Okay, yeah, there we go. Ooh, that was powerful though. And we got special defense down, which I don't think we have any special attackers apart from Snarl. Snarl! But here we go. Iron Head, here we go, Kieran for the win with the Ditto. Yes! Another one-turn. Have we done 2 one-turns in a row? I don't think we have. And Doublade is, like, kind of bulky. So, I mean, that was largely down to the crit, but 2 one-turns in a row. Good golly gosh, that was something. Team 4, you better hurry up and get ready. Because we are, like, we're going to beat Solgaleo in, like, 2 minutes at this rate. But, oh, was it 2? Was it 2? Dang it. That felt like a one-turn. Oh, no, 2 one-turns. Okay. But yeah, I don't think we've done 2 consecutive one-turns. So yeah, if Hitmonchan could go defensively for this, but honestly, I would just say Fire Punch. Fire! Is probably the better thing here. And then there we go. And I would say, yeah, just Fire Punch. You could use 1 power-up punch if you really wanted to try and... Look, we've got full health, and we're at 4 lives. Like, good golly gosh. You could do a power-up punch if you really wanted to try and, like, but you are weak to psychic moves, so I do think maybe just going for the fire punches, hoping for a burn, could be the better way to go. Oh, and on Lara said about burn as well, especially if it has chance to burn. So I would say like two chances at burn is better than one turn powering up and then one time burning. Okay, but I don't know who can Dynamax here. If it's Ditto, then just use Max Flare. Like, do it. Whoever can Dynamax, okay? Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, it's Hitmonchan. Oh, Hitmonchan can use Max Flare. Oh, this is perfect. It could. I would go with the Max Flare. You could always like Max Knuckle to boost everyone, blah blah blah. But Max Flare, that would then power up our Ditto, our Fogaleo. So there we go. Because basically, the thing about Solgaleo is it's more, because we can't weaken it, we have to power us up. So like moves like Max Knuckle to boost our attack, moves like Max Flare to increase the power of the sun in the palm of my hand. Like that kind of thing is like very important. But then yeah, Fire Spin is good. Oh, okay. Oh, it hung in there, nice. Well done for Dynamaxing then. Here's the high horsepower. So it's kind of more about like, because yeah, see like Snarl normally would be like such a great move because of like it lowers special attack as well. But then here it's just about that dark type super effective damage. So, oh, Jelly Ducky, you're eating spicy noodles. Hi. Okay, so here's my question about your spicy noodles, Jelly Ducky. Is it like sort of, is it like using like like little packets of stuff that come with your noodles, like little like, you know, things of oil and spicy stuff, or have you like made your own customizable like spicy sauce that you coat the noodles in? Let me know. Okay, here's the Max Steel Spike. Oh my god, like, oh, Arceus, oh dear Arceus, no. Oh no. Oh no. It happened to Kevin of all people as well, how funny. Everyone put the message in chat. Oh dear Arceus, no. Okay. Oh, Full Metal Body. Oh no. Hang on, who tried to lower its stats? We can't lower its stats. Yeah, no, we just have to stick to our attacking moves. We just have to stick to attacking moves. Otherwise, I would absolutely have used a Screech at the beginning of the fight. But see, that's the thing as well. Because it uses Max Steel Spike, it can boost its defense, and then you can't lower its defense back down. So it's only if you have like a Weezing with neutralizing gas, or something with Skill Swap or something, that, or like Koffagrigus' Mummy ability, that you can kind of like, you know, nerf Solgaleo. Okay, there's a Fire Spin. Ah! Oh no, the Fire Spins are missing! Oh no, now the Fire Spins are Kevining. Okay. Oh, Blunder! Blunder! Okay, it's Blunderful! No, Full Metal Body is like just Solgaleo's like signature ability that's like exclusive to Solgaleo. Okay, Sunsteel Strike. It's like the only one it has. It doesn't even have a hidden ability. That's the thing about a lot of these like modern, new fandangled like legendary Pokemon. They will never have a hidden ability because now like the ability is kind of like just sort of part of their personality, their moveset, their viability. Oh gosh, what is with all these misses? There's Full Metal Body. Show me potato salad. Okay, here's high horsepower. We really need a crit or something because this thing's bulky. Oh, I missed. No! Okay, Fire Punch. We're getting there. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. No! 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 How did that do so much damage? That's your crit. I was going to say, the health bar went down so fast there. That was a crit. But let's think, at least you counter the Noble Roar. Okay. At least that Fire Spin's doing its job. Okay, I'm going to cheer you guys on. Hopefully we'll get like a nice boost here, and then you guys can finish it. But yeah, just... yeah, Snarl, Fire Punch, Fire Spin, do it. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheer feeble or great? It worked! It cheered! What are we getting? Oh, speed. Okay, well, we already had, like, speed up or whatever, but okay, fine. It's fine. It's not the boost we wanted, but we'll take it. Oh, well, there's Iron Tail. Oh, yeah, I think Fire Spin would have been better just because it does have a defense boost, don't forget. Snarl. Hey, we did it! Nicely done, everyone. Team 3, I'm smiling with glee. That was very cool. Excellently done, everyone. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Well done. Get those emojis in chat. If you have not liked the video already, if you have not clicked that thumbs up button, click it, tap it, whatever you're on, mobile, desktop, but please click that thumbs up button. It really helps. Yesterday's stream had so many likes. It was one of our more higher liked videos or streams of the Strike Stream series, the Strike Streams, where I, a voice actor, am currently on strike, which means that I cannot perform voiceover for video games right now. So I am largely unemployed. This is kind of my job right now. So it's just, I'm really trying to boost the algorithm, get new people to see these, anything to, get those views up and everything, because that gets ad revenue up and stuff like that. Maybe it introduces us to some generous super chatters down the line and stuff like that. But anything to just boost it. And again, I'm kind of mainly hoping, I'd love just that sweet, sweet ad revenue. But yeah, but just anything to help out the channel, to help get those metrics up, is hugely appreciated. And one thing you can do is just hit that like button. It really does help out. Thank you so much. Lots of love. And let's do our patented double shiny check. And then we'll figure out the wildcard team for on Lara and Kayla, okay? So, Butterfree is not shiny. Ditto is not shiny. Doublade is not shiny. Not the blood red sword. Dang it. But, Jelly Ducky, OMG, Bo is just like me during a group project when I was younger, there for emotional support joke. I like that, Jelly Ducky, I like that. Yeah, that's the thing. I got to 2.73k subscribers, which is just, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, Doublade is Doublade. And then will we... Okay, so we didn't get the red Doublade, but will we get the cherry red, Mountain Dew Code Red Solgaleo? Ah, oh, someday I'm gonna break this shiny drought, I'm telling ya. Okay. But yeah, I kind of was gonna go for the Butterfree, because of, it's Gigantamax and the gender form and stuff. But I'm actually going to go with Ditto, because that's hilarious. But let's just do our quick double check. I keep forgetting to do the double check. Don't know why. It's because I check chat. That's why. So, yeah. No sparkles there. No sparkles there. No sparkles there. And no sparkles there. So there we go. I'm going to get Ditto. Hopefully I'll get a Butterfree another time. But, yeah. So chat. We're going to do Lugia next, okay? We're going to do Lugia with Onlara and Kayla. For those of you who need a Lugia, who haven't already caught Lugia in the Dynamax Adventures, could you write strike the number of times that you have played today? And let me know if... And say Lugia as well. So, strike 0 Lugia, or strike 1 Lugia, or something like that, okay? So there we go. King Ceres, what did you just get? But yeah, so whilst you guys let me know that, hang on. Yes, Clam Fandango. I want to keep Solgaleo. I really have to do that all in one go. Let me just very quickly. I'm going to very quickly here, okay? Just check my boxes. Oh my god. Hang on, this can't be right. Is this right? This can't be right. Hang on. Oh my... No. No. Actually, no, it probably is right. Oh gosh, hang on. I'm just checking. You know what I'm checking, but hold on. Okay, so I caught my Cradilly on the 6th of September. I caught my Cradilly on the 6th of September. So let's just check how many... Okay, so the 6th, 7. Okay. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And then the 6 was the Weezing. Okay. So this box here is 29 Dynamax Adventures, okay? We'll say from the 7th. The Cradilly wasn't the final shiny I got, but we'll say it. We'll just say 29. I did one more afterwards, but we'll just say 29, okay? Yeah, okay. So that's 29. That's 59, okay? And then 65, 71, 77, 83. Guys, when I was on my previous drought, I did 83 Dynamax. It was the 83rd Dynamax adventure where I got that Poltegeist. So we have now officially, even though it's less time, the previous year it was like 22 days, I think, or something like that, and we're only at 16 days. But in terms of the number of Dynamax adventures I have done since then, we are now officially at a bigger drought than we were when we had the big drought. So I do not know what's going on here. You got an shiny Entei King Ceres. That's awesome. Congrats. Okay. Nicely done. Okay. So, sorry, I cannot see everyone who said strike. Let me check something. Okay, Skywatcher said it, and Skywatcher was like our second person. So let's have Skywatcher. So this is going to be on Lara, Kayla, and Skywatcher. On Lara, if you would so kindly do the setting up, because you're very familiar with this now. If you would happily set up Lugia for us, we will do a Lugia Dynamax adventure. This is going to be on Lara's going to do set up the Lugia. Kayla, Skywatcher, and myself are going to select anything goes, and then we'll take it from there, essentially. So anything is fine, anything goes. And there we go, and then we're going to save. And then I need to scroll down chat, because my chat has not scrolled down. Oh, you have a shiny Celebi plushie? That's so cool, I love that. And yes, Kevin, you can be back up. Sorry, do you need to, like, go after this one, Kevin? Because I do feel bad if this was, like, I could have played again if I just had been in the team or whatever. Okay. Right. 0922 0420. That's 0922 0420. Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin. But you snooze, you lose, Kevin. No, I'm kidding. But no, I'm sorry about that. Such is life when we have a lot of people here who want to play today. I do apologize, though. Okay, so that is the team. This is Lugia. Lugia is weak to Electric and Ice and Rock and Dark and Ghost. Or the way I like to think of it is like Electric and Ice for like Bolt Beam, but then also Rock. And then you've got Ghost and Dark, because that's kind of like Ghost and Dark are kind of essentially the same type. Boltund has both, so I'll go with the both Boltund, the Boltund both. But no. That's just because you're the oh dear Arceus no originator, Kevin. But no. But we'll see you on the flip side, Kevin. We'll see you for more Dynamax adventures, because we do, like, you've been a huge support for this channel, and I just so hugely appreciate it. So you will absolutely get to do more, and you will get plenty more shinies, because you are like our record holder for like shinies in chat. So Colossal here is definitely the better choice. And then maybe like the Garbodor, and then I don't know what. But Colossal's like, oh, okay. I don't know what's on the left that's better. Because like Lugia is like very good against a Poliwrath, so like we absolutely do not want to switch for this. But let me know what was on the left that I was missing, because I was just looking at that those like first two rows or whatever. Because yeah, but Poliwrath is terrible for Lugia, so whatever we do not switch for it, okay? Right, I'm going to Rising Voltage, and we'll see how this goes. I mean, even our team, I'll just say this as well, even our team is better against Colossal. Like, Sand Slash is ×4 super effective against Colossal, so, again, what did I miss on the left? What did I miss on the left? I was a Dark type. Is it a good Dark type? Because Colossal's like a very good Rock type, I'll just say that. And, you know, G-Max, the G-Max! But if it's a Dark type I don't have a shiny, then that is cool, I will accept it. Well, when I say so, I shouldn't say I accept it. That makes it sound like I'm like the boss or something. But if it's something I don't have a shiny, then that's really awesome, and I will happily do that. There we go. Here comes the Dream Punch. Oh no! Now Poliwrath does have both of its stabs. It does have fighting and water, which is pretty nifty. I will say one thing. Do we have the... If the sun's out, I would use a fire move on this Poliwrath, because that is going to be very powerful. With the sun up and using a fire move, unless like it's like Lava Plume and that like hits everyone or something. But yeah. Okay, boom, nice, that's a good hit. Raichu, Alolan Raichu's very good. Here's the Rising Voltage. Oh, Doctor, we did it. Nicely done, everyone. Team 4, let's play some more. I don't know. I need to think of these rhymes. I need to look up bingo. I need to look up bingo calls, see what they say for like numbers 1 through 8, and then kind of like figure out from there. But yeah, let's catch everything. We don't have to keep them, but definitely catch them. But do not keep this. This is a bad Pokemon for Lugia. This is just a pathway to a Dark type. But yes, and that's why you went for Max Lightning instead of Max Mindstorm. Excellently. On Lara, you know what you're doing. You use the old noodle. Okay, so but yeah, again, Poliwrath is a great Pokemon. It's actually been very good throughout a bunch of these Dynamax Adventures, but it's just not good here. I mean, the only thing it could be worse for is like maybe for the Lunala. No. Okay. Sneasel's a bit frail, but I will accept it. I do already have it shiny as well, but that's okay. And then at the end, oh, there's Crocodile. Oh, there's Crocodile at the end. We can go for Crocodile. Why is that normal type? Oh, it's a Rangaroo. Okay, let's go for Sneasel. Sneasel, I think, does have both of its stabs. Altaria doesn't, though. So there we go. So, like, seriously, like, for everything we find that has... for every 1 or 2 things we find that has both its moves, we can find something that doesn't have both its stabs. Okay. So let's have a look. Hang on, what was the other thing that I literally just said that wasn't a Rangaroo? Crocodile. I would say Torkoal would be the better switch, because, hang on a sec. I would say Torkoal would be the better switch for Sneasel, because Sandslash would be able to stand up against Crocodile more. And then Sandslash can switch for Crocodile. But yes. On Lara, I'd hope I'm a pretty decent trainer after 20 years. I mean, me too. It's why I get very embarrassed whenever I do something stupid. I like to think that for the most part, I have been pretty smart and savvy throughout these strike streams. But I have made my dumb mistakes. I have used like grass moves on a Sap Sipper and stuff like that. So I have done a couple of things or whatever. Getting a Pokemon's name wrong, that doesn't count, particularly if you're in the right ballpark. Like if you say like Haxorus instead of Fracture, like that's fine. It's obvious the person knows what they're talking about, but they've just those 2 bits of information are stored in the same part of the brain. But yeah, as long as one of the 2 people who needs to switches, that's the important thing. I'm just saying, if there is a preference, then I do think Torkoal is the better switch. But as long as Torkoal or Sandslash switches, then yes, that is indeed the better thing. But just because we are going to be facing a Crocodile after this. So, okay, there we go. Torkoal's going for it. Nicely done. And we got the Sneasel, which has both of its stabs. Okay. But yeah, that is definitely a Crocodile. That's like an Oranguru to the left, which actually wouldn't be terrible. But if it was like the only choice. But it's not the only choice. And we have a Backpacker right behind it. We will have to be careful here because we do have 2 electric types. So we are going to have to rely on Sneasel here. But we'll see how this goes. Look at that big old Jellicent just bobbing about there. Unless that was a Werewolf. But I think Werewolf is like a little bit smaller. But it's still big. So I always get very confused when chat play amongst themselves. Because I'm like, what Raichu? We're not oh, wait, that's chat. Kind of thing. So, oh, yeah. No, the 9.4... Well, here's the thing on Lara. I will say... hang on a sec. On Lara, we'll do a math off in a minute. I'm not going to Dynamax here. I'm actually going to, like, use Helping Hand for Sneasel. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Come on, Sneasel. Please be great. No, I missed. No. No. If this KOs me now, I'm going to be so annoyed. I was going for Sneasel. Oh, you bully. You absolute bully. We'll do some maths in a second on Lara. And we'll try and figure out, like, who's got worse luck. I mean, basically, though, here's the important thing. We can both lament for how bad our luck has been. My current desolate land of a drought, and then your desolate land of a Darkrai hunt. Oh, Kayla, your sister's Tuxedo Cat is watching you play. Oh, Tuxedo Cats are very cute. I mean, most cats are very cute, but Tuxedo Cats are very cute. Okay, so let me get the old calculator out. 99 divided by 100. No, not 10, 100. So to like the power of 4, and then to the power of, is it then like 83? I said. No, is that right? Did I just do the maths right on that? If I have just done that right, and if I counted everything right earlier, and I've understood this right, then my odds of not having a shiny are like 3.555%. And then Sneasel, I'm just gonna help you out again. But let's now do the on-Lara one. So 4005, 4096. You said 9.6 resets? Oh, it's actually surprisingly close. They both suck. Yours is 9.59%. So your odds of not having a shiny, like given what you've done, are 9.59%. And mine are about 3.5%. So 9.4. Oh, hang on. Let me go back and do that then. Oh, oh wait, I did 9,600. Oh, hang on. Can I change that to a 4? I don't know if this will work. Always catch everything. Sorry, the stream's getting boring now because it's just bow on a calculator. Oh well, it's still like pretty sucky. 4095 divided by 4096 to the power of 9400. Okay, no, okay. Yours is okay at 9400. It's like 10%. If you do another 200 shinies, you'll get to 9.5%. Heads up. Okay, so I think we're all like good here. I mean, we are quite weakened is the only thing, but so we are all quite vulnerable here. But as long as we just attack, don't faff around with stat moves and stuff, we should be pretty good. And if we get some good items, maybe this can help as well. I could go with a citrus berry, and then I could get some healing. Have I really... Again, it's just the fact that it's like, have I really done 80 6 Dynamax Adventures, but I mean, like, if I did 8 yesterday, and, like, 4 on Friday, and then, like, 4 on Thursday, and 4 on Tuesday, and 4 on Monday, then, like, that's, like, 24 right there. And then I think I did do streams, like, last weekend. I did, like, big streams last weekend or something, so, I mean, maybe I have done 80. That's, like, really weird, though. I was hoping for, like, leftovers or a shell bell, in all honesty, but... Okay, so I don't know who can Dynamax, but if you can Dynamax, do it, I would say. Even if... Maybe even the ones at, like, super-duper low health. Well, maybe not the Raichu. Okay. But I'm going to just Rising Voltage. We're all just going to attack here. We'll see how this goes. Because maybe the Raichu's, like, a little too low health. Oh, there's the ancient power for the Sneasel. No. How ironic that Raichu perhaps could have Dynamaxed. Okay, Rising Voltage. Oh, Electric Terrain. Okay, no, that's some nice setting up. I like it. I like it. That's some forward thinking there. Okay, and then Darkest Lariat, nice. And then... Okay. I will keep going with my... Ooh, Quick Claw. Okay, that's... A Quick Claw on a Raichu? That's interesting. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is a Shiffy Bull or Great? It's a Thunderbolt! Paralysis, please, would be very nice. Okay, oh, here comes the Dragon Pulse. Again, Lugia does have 5 different types of moves, so it's quite hard to block, although Steel types are pretty good, oddly. Even though it has 5 different types of moves, like Steel blocks it really well. Okay. Right. So I think I'm up now, right? The only thing, there is one thing, and it's like, hang on, Rising Voltage, it doubles in Dynamax. Okay, so that is like double as well. Basically, whatever happens, this is doubled. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. This is fine. I think the electric types having these power-ups and stuff, that's pretty good. Have I like really... Yeah, no. If I've like found 4 Pokemon, if I've like looked through 4 Pokemon, and I've done that like 83 times, then that is like 3.5. That is like 3.5%. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. I can't believe that. But we just checked. We checked all the dates and stuff. All the dates were like beyond it. Like we have just done this many Dynamax Adventures in the past like 2 weeks. Okay. Because I think we got the Cradilly like early in the weekend, and then we basically spent the rest of a weekend not getting shinies, and then, gosh. Okay, that's not ideal. Okay, Max Lightning, come on. Kaboom. Yeah, we do have a good amount of life, so this should be pretty good. Throat Chop, that's nice. And then Darkest Lariat. That's it, we did it, woo! Team 4 galore. Team 4 galore. I don't know, I need to figure this stuff out. Well done, Team 4. That was very fun. Well done. So stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, get those emojis in. And we'll figure out Team 5 and beyond, like, in a second or whatever. And then we'll kind of take it from there. But no, well done, everyone. Will this... Okay, so chat, here is my question for you. 1, if you haven't liked the video, please click like on the video. It really helps out. Like I said, I'm a voice actor. I'm on strike. You know, you guys know all this, hopefully. But, like, I really need the support right now. So that little like button really does just help out tremendously. Anything to help, you know, get these videos out to even more people who are hopefully all as lovely as you. But then additionally, so stars and sparkles, you've done that as well. We'll sort out Team 5 in a second. We said about liking the video. So chat, here is my question to you. Whilst I do my double patented shiny check, do you think, right, we've got 5 double patented shiny checks left. Do you think I'll get a shiny today? Do you think the drought will end today with 5 Dynamax Adventures? Let's see. It this includes the 5th, okay? We're gonna do 4 more Dynamax Adventures, but this is like a 5th check, okay? So, no shinies for anyone? Dang it. No shinies for Team 4? That's poor. Team 4, you weren't poor. Okay, so Poliwrath would be green, not shiny. Unfortunately, Lugia is the only one of these I need a shiny. So, as glad as I'll be for the drought to end, I do want it to be something new. Sneasel would be pink. That is not shiny. Crocodile would be yellow, or gold, or like sort of golden and brown. That is not shiny. But will we get the pink Lugia? The strawberry Lugia? Ow, it's not shiny. Oh, the humanity. Okay, let's check. So, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Ah, what's going on? What is going on? I'm going to get the Sneasel, because I don't really know if I've picked Sneasel before. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. I don't know why Xander has said blueberry, but I am very confused. Okay. Kevin likes my noises. Excellent. Good. I should be some kind of voice actor or something. No, I'm kidding. But no, I mean, hopefully you do. That is kind of like, you know, that is part of the intention. So yes. Oh, blueberry. Oh, it's a blueberry Lugia instead of a strawberry. I like it. Although, but then it's like, is it? But then would it be more fitting to call them, say, like blueberry and raspberry? No, because strawberry's still a berry as well. What am I talking about? I don't know. I don't think of strawberries as a berry in the way that I think of like raspberries and blueberries. Like, I don't know. Even though they both have berry in the name. Anyway, Bark, I'm waffling, and kind of just showing announcing to the world how unintelligent I am. Okay. So, or how lacking in intelligence I am. Either, neither, neither. No, those are different things. Okay, anyway, no Clam Fandango. I won't keep any records. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal, Daddy-O. So here we go. On Lara, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the wild card and just for all your amazing support and your excellent teamwork. Okay. And then did Kevin have to go as well? Okay. So, right. We're going to do Dialga, Heatran, Solgaleo, and a wild card. Although maybe we could do like a second wild card like instead of one of those, but we'll figure it out. But is there anyone in chat, right? And hold your horses. I need to come up with the wrong lever, or pull the lever, but we'll figure it out in a sec. Is there anyone in chat who would like to be in a Dialga raid? Write strike the number of times you've played and Dialga if you want to do Dialga. Like if you can do Dialga and you want to do Dialga, okay? Or you can write strike the number of times you've played and Heatran if you've done. So do like Dialga and Heatran, or like do Dialga or Heatran, or Dialga and Heatran if you don't have like if either is fine. Don't just tell me like your preference. This is just purely about whether you can or can't get them. So oh yeah, Kayla can do Dialga, which is something I should keep in mind. And Skywatcher can do Dialga. Because I'm just thinking. Because the thing is, we've got a bunch of people who've played twice, and then a load of people who've played once. So I kind of just want to make sure the team oneers, well, not the team oneers, but the oneers, the people who've only played once, get to do another one. Because we do have a bunch of people who've played once, and a lot of people who've played twice. Like I saw, who did I see? Did Tenchi say? Hang on, did Tenchi? Is Tenchi around? I can't, hang on, no, right, there's the chat all about that. Because, yeah, Kayla has played once, although Kayla did just play. Yeah. Because I don't. The thing is that we might not have enough people to like really put off people for like several raids. I think a lot of people have like left now. Okay, how about this? Why don't we have, say, like Kieran and Kayla? I know this will be Kieran's like third time, but that's okay. And then we'll have Kayla again, for Dialga, and then Cheese. Who of you guys like who have said strike? What is your like Heatran status? I think a lot of the people who've only played once have sadly left, which is kind of the problem. Because I'm kind of like, there are loads of people who've played once, but I think they're all people who've left is the problem. Kevin, thank you so much, bye. Because, like, Skywatcher, you can't do Heatran, right? Yeah. So that's the thing. I'm kind of thinking, even though you did just play, like, you are also one of the only people left kind of thing. But you also can die. So I'm kind of thinking here, let's do Kieran, Kayla, and Skywatcher for Team 5 Dialga, and then we'll figure out, like, Heatran in a second. Okay? Does that sound okay? Forgive me if anyone's like, I wrote Strike and you haven't mentioned my name at all. You are valid to feel ignored. But I think, no, Skywatcher, Kayla, Kieran. You three were the first three to chime in, and then Kieran repeated it. And then, oh yeah, and then Cheese as well. Cheese is like, basically, I need like 5 bajillion cheeses. But okay, because of that, because like all those other people do have like the the Dialga sort of preference. Cheese, I'm putting you in Team 6, and then we'll figure this out. So, Team 5, Dialga, Kieran, Kayla, Skywatcher. Please make sure you're connected on the Wycom. Satella, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. And then Xander's working, sadly. But anyway, Satella, so hi, Satella, lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. I feel like I had a question for you, Satella, and now I can't remember what it is. And it's really annoying me that I can't remember what it is. But, okay, anyway, Bark. Let's embark upon a Dynamax adventure. Say yes, please, to the lady once you're connected online. You guys are going to select anything is fine. I'm going to select Dialga. And then we're going to do this. And then, when we're on the pink screen, we're going to set up our code. We're going to go 0922 0347. Okay, so that's 0922 0347. We're going to invite others, and then we're going to sit back, relax, and do all this. If it's in a rice cooker, yes. If it's on the stovetop, no. No, I'm kidding. Rice cookers are just like a bit easier. I don't rate rice cookers all that much, though. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't always feel like they do the best job. Right, Kieran, Kayla, Skywatcher. Kieran, Kayla, Skywatcher. Okay, excellent. Dialga is weak to ground and fighting. So those are the types we want to focus on. But if we can't get them, then ground is also... I already said ground. But steel is good defensively. Types like water and electric are kind of also good defensively. But they can't really do anything offensively. So that's why I like just saying ground, fighting, and then steel in a pinch. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay. Oh, you're eating a corn dog. Okay, so I'm gonna... Dog Trio, that's a ground type. I'm going for it. Eating a corn dog. I think I've only had a corn dog like once or twice in my life. I can't remember, even though I've been in America for a few years now. They're okay, but I find the batter is like quite... I found the batter to be quite sweet, and that kind of threw me off. Because I thought it was going to be more plain. So I know there's so much Dog Trio. Oh, hang on, Kieran. Hang on, what did Kieran put? Hang on, what pun did Kieran put? I can't see anything. Okay. Ooh. Oh, hang on. Right. Oh, fighting. Oh, there's a Hitmontop. Okay, Hitmontop's on the right, and then there's like Talonflame is also pretty good. We could also, in theory, in game theory, go for the Crawdaunt. Because I think it does have like dark moves and maybe fighting, but I'm not sure if it does have fighting, so maybe the Talonflame is just better to go for. I need to see what everyone has, because I got looking at Korean corn dogs. I think I had Korean corn dogs once, and that was good. Okay, so Intimidate. Oh crud, I forgot about Intimidate. Although that would be good for Dialga. So, I would say Wartortle and Gloom are the main Pokemon we need to switch. So Wartortle and Gloom, those are the ones I would say we need to switch. Clink Clang, that's a Clink Clang. So let me just check. Let me just double check the difference between Clink Clang and Clang in terms of their movesets. So it could make a difference. Metal. Oh, one has Metal Sound, and then Clang doesn't have Metal Sound. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, Abraham Lincoln. Clink Clang can just sit there and use Metal Sound against Dialga. And then if we have any special attackers, like Talonflame, like if we switch for Talonflame in a second, Talonflame can use Flamethrower. And so basically, Clink Clang can help Talonflame do more damage. And that can be like a legit strategy. Wartortle, I will just say, Wartortle's actually okay, because it has like Aura Sphere, right? Or does it have, no, does it have Aura Sphere? It does have Aura Sphere. So Wartortle's actually kind of okay. I would say Gloom is the more important switch here, because we're about to be fighting Talonflame. So at the end of this, let's switch Gloom for Hitmontop, okay? Let's switch Gloom for Hitmontop. I would maybe use Water Pledge instead of Ice Beam. Although I suppose Ice Beam can get the freeze, but like, yeah. I thought I blocked the phrase that Xander just used. That's weird. Maybe it's because Xander's a mod. Okay. Anyway, Bark. Oh, corn dogs at Kroger, and you're having 2 for dinner today. Oh, nice. So I'm getting all thrown off by like chat and Hitmontops and trying to plan ahead and stuff like that. Okay, so right, there's the attacks and stuff. Okay. Okay, special attack fell, Ice Beam, more like an Ice Beam. And then, right, I'm going to use another Max Quake. I know I'm using my... Oh, sorry. So I'm catching up on chat now. I can see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. I don't really want to like ban like numbers in foreign languages. But okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But okay. Sorry. Thank you for Wow, Xander, you wield a tremendous power. Like, and I told you all about the Pokemon Black and White like swear list. Oh no. No, I'm kidding. Like I'm gonna look that up now. Okay. So yeah, I would say yeah, Gloom switch for this, and then that's interesting to know. I actually didn't know that, but that's pretty cool. Okay, well I have to be very careful about how I pick mods. If this channel truly does get the growth that I'm kind of hoping it gets, and I might, and I may have to like expand the mod pool or whatever. Then I have to keep that in mind. So yeah, Gloom is the way to go. But yeah, so Wartortle actually could kind of be okay. It just depends on what kind of choices we've got. Okay, so so we've got Talonflame here. I'd say that. Oh, and then there's also a Hitmonlee. Okay. So honestly, we could switch out like Wartortle and we could switch out Wartortle and Clink Clang. Like if Clink Clang survives this, then maybe Clink Clang could switch for it. If if Clink Clang gets knocked out and gets revived and like has full health, maybe don't switch for it. And then, although actually no, Clink Clang. Actually no, maybe like Clink Clang or War Turtle switch for this, and then maybe Clink Clang, and then War Turtle could switch for the Hitmonlee. Sorry, I'm just trying to really think ahead about like what Pokemon's next and which one's blah 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 and this and that and the other. Oh, I do have Rock Slide. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, so if Clink Clang switches for this, and then when we face the Hitmonlee in a minute, War Turtle can switch for Hitmonlee. Does that sound like a plan? Let me know. We don't want a scientist because we actually have good Pokemon this run. We only do the scientist when our Pokemon are terrible, and even then don't do the scientist. But like, if you're ever gonna do the scientist, it's when you're on a bad run, not on a good run. But we are like on a good run here. We actually have like good Pokemon for Dialga here. So, okay, that thing just boosted its speed, which angers me. Okay, you know what really grinds my gears? No, that's really good because that will set up War Turtle really well. So that's really cool. Okay. Right, here's the Max Geyser. This is gonna do more damage. Oh, that did do a lot of damage. Okay, we just gotta hope we survive this. If it had less damage, I would use, well, if it had Sucker Punch, I would use Sucker Punch, but I don't have Sucker Punch, so never mind, ignore that. Yeah, and it had the metal sound, so that's really good. Oh, here's the, okay, there's that. Okay, don't burn it, don't burn it, don't burn it. Okay, no, Rock Slide, no, oh no, and then we're using more stat moves, no. Oh no, we gotta do this thing before it starts getting aggressive. Okay. Oh, there's one triple axle. There's two triple axle. Please let this one KO. Yes. Okay. Ooh, that was a bit more of a stressful finale. I was just worried it was going to get aggressive and start like attacking or whatever. But we did it. So always catch everything, even though you can fail. No, you can't fail. Nicely done, Team 5. But yeah, so I would say whatever I just said a minute ago. No, Clink Clang can switch here. Clink Clang can switch here for the Talonflame. Because like Flamethrower is pretty nifty. It's pretty good. And then War Turtle can switch for Hitmonlee, and then we kind of basically just should be good, really. Ooh, I'm hiccuping. Oh, and hey, there's a Cramorant. That's funny. So, no to the rentals. No to the scientist, no to the rentals. And then don't do it, Kieran. Like just because like Hitmontop will be like an important Pokemon against Dialga. Like Talonflame's okay, but it's not super effective. So, and the thing is, I can't remember what Hitmon. I think it has low sweep. I want to say it has low sweep, but the thing is, we just like I'm quite frail, and then you guys probably have like weaker fighting moves. So we are gonna need like that extra bit of output. So I do appreciate you not going. I know generally you do go for it, and you know generally it doesn't pay off because it's a scientist, it's a scam. But every once in a while you have had some good luck with it. But I do appreciate you not doing it here because it would just be sabotaging like a good run. Okay, so there's the Intimidate. So let's just attack this thing with everything we've got. Don't use stat moves. Just attack it, attack it, attack it. I'm going to high horsepower. I was tempted to use a Mud Slap, but I think we can beat this pretty quickly if we all just attack it, okay? So there's Hurricane, and that's good. Hopefully get some confusion. No, okay. There's high horsepower. See, like, we're at half already. We're at half already, pretty much. There's the Blaze Kick. Blaze! Here's Triple Axle. Is that stronger than... What's Hitmontop's fighting move? Like, is Triple Axel, like, stronger than, like, whatever fighting move it's got? Oh, Kayla, you can Dynamax. Definitely Dynamax and use, like, a max Airstream. Definitely do that. That'll get us the victory, okay? Definitely Dynamax and get us the victory. Oh, okay. We definitely want to be Dynamaxing, guys, particularly when we have super effective moves, particularly when we have inaccurate super effective moves. Because Hurricane is a very unreliable move, and Max Airstream is, like, way better. So, so definitely please Dynamax. Like, unless Dynamaxing is just objectively a bad thing to do, please Dynamax, okay? Because it's usually, again, usually an okay Dynamax. Having, like, 2 turns of okay Dynamax is still, like, a really good and beneficial to do, rather than, you know, not Dynamaxing at all. So, okay. So, let's see how... Okay, so, yeah, War Turtle for Hitmonlee. Oh, it has low sweep and close combat. And it does have wide guard, which is interesting, but we don't need that this time. But that's good to keep in mind for Heatran battles, wide guard. Okay, so there we go. Well, so we've got a really good team here. This should be pretty good. Now, obviously, like, I'm on death's door, so that's not ideal. But otherwise, though, we're pretty good. I am going to try a Mud Slap. I know, you know, like, definitely play more aggressively. Like, definitely go with Flamethrower, Brick Break, you know, Flamethrower, Brick Break. Maybe go with low sweep instead of close combat, just so you don't lower your... Like, save close combat until... Like you know, the end or whatever, just so you don't lower your own defenses. But I am gonna go with a Mud Slap, just to yeah, no, I am gonna go with a Mud Slap because I'm like way too weak here. I'm gonna go with a Mud Slap just to see if I can lower its accuracy. And then whoa, Nightbot is going crazy with the notifications there. Sorry about that. Nightbot, what are you doing? Why are there so many Nightbot posts? I'm so confused. But if you are going to be 18 by the beginning of November, please make sure you are registered to vote in this upcoming US election, the presidential election, but not just the presidential election, but also the Senate races, the House races. They're all very important, okay? And there are just lots of things on the ballot this November, including, of course, the presidency, the big dog. So please make sure you are registered. If you haven't checked your registration, please do it. Okay, there's coaching. Okay, we are doing some setup, but after this, though, because, oh, gosh. Yeah, because, okay. So we definitely want to be attacking now, because we've already lost a Pokemon. So let's attack now. Because as well, I'm about to die as well. So, you know, it's like sort of hopefully like this extra high horsepower will do well, but this might be the only like boosted high horsepower I get. So let's attack and see how this goes. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Chiffy Bull or great? Oh, reflect. Okay, that's pretty nifty. So we got a burn and reflect. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so here's Hitmonlee, living larger than life. Let's see what Hitmonlee can do. Right, here's high horsepower. Boom, nice. And then we're gonna get a max knuckle. Yes, here we go. This should hit pretty hard. And then we're also gonna get a nice attack boost from this, which is gonna power up that Brick Break, which is gonna be really good. Nice. And then so basically if we all just do what we do, oh god, okay, it is going to start using generative AI, so watch out. Okay, and see, there I go. Oh, and there's the Iron Tail, but luckily that Mud Slap may have helped out there. I mean, Iron Tail is an inaccurate move, but a Mud Slap definitely helps. So yeah, just attack here, okay? Use your most powerful, like Brick Break, you know, close combat, low sweep, max knuckles, or whatever, and flamethrowers, and then we will beat this, as long as we play aggressively and all that stuff. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Chiffy Bull or great? Oh, it's feeble. Dang it. Okay, there's a flamethrower. Here's Max Knuckle. Show me potato salad. Ooh, that did a lot. Okay, just like one more brick break, and then we'll be good here. And if Hitmontop uses coaching here, no, I'm kidding. There's the brick break. KO. Team 5, we're alive, and we're thriving. Again, I need to look these up. Well done, Team 5. Excellently done. Very nicely played. I am one happy chappy. Oh yeah, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. I normally say that earlier, but I forgot to. But yeah, no, well done, well done, well done, well done. Okay, Cheese, you are up next. We'll try and figure out who the heck is going to join you in a second. But yeah, well done. And we did just beat a boss, so please, if you haven't, click like on the video. Do it now, because it just all really helps, and I super duper appreciate it. Okay, we have 2 Hitmons, which is funny as well. I have shinies of all of these except Dialga, so if my drought ends here, it will be a little bit disappointing, but oh well. Okay, so Hitmon. Well, Kieran, you don't have the shiny charm though, do you? If I remember, you gotta get that shiny charm. That's like your. I know Xander has it and like still hasn't got a shiny yet, but Xander hasn't done 25 quite yet. So, but okay. Let's do this things. Okay, so Hitmontop would have the purple. That's not shiny. Talonflame would be like more red. That's not shiny. Hitmonlee would... I forget what Hitmonlee looks like, to be honest. But that looks like a Hitmonlee to me. But will we get the Minty Boy himself, Dialga? Hey there, Minty Boy. No! Oh, the humanity. Okay, but let's just do our quick double check. So let's check the Galar symbol, /refresh/recycle. No sparkles there, no sparkles there. Oh, hang on. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Oh, I'm going to get Hitmonlee because I don't feel like we've had Hitmonlee very much. I feel like we've seen Hitmonchan a lot, and then we've kind of seen Hitmontop a few times. But Hitmonlee, I don't know. Just feel like we haven't seen that one as much. So... But, dang. Well, that's unlucky. I will say in Sword and Shield, the Pokedex is big, but it is very fun to fill in. And also as well, once you are in the post-game and you can get quick balls, you kind of do just, all you kind of largely need to do is just go on your game each day, go in the wild area, just toss a load of quick balls, like look in the grass, see what's there, throw quick balls, and then eventually you will kind of start to see the gaps in your decks, and then you can kind of go after them. But I encourage you to like just play for an hour, just doing like throwing quick balls at like stuff that you don't have, and then you'll fill your Pokedex by like 100. You know, you get some like candies and stuff as well, level them up or whatever, use your stones. But it's fun. Okay, so. Whew. Anyway, Bark. So, yes, Clam Fandango will keep Dialga. Okay, so, Cheese, if you please, get ready. But then, okay, so, let's look at our spreadsheet. Let's look at who the heck is here and figure out... Again, we got a lot of ones, but I think that they're generally people who have left. So... Is there any way... I know, the 2% encounters that are, like, in the grass are the worst. They are the worst. Okay. So, Cheese... But that's why, if you have the DLC as well... So, basically, if you can play this, like, Pokemon like Stonjourner... Like, get them from the DLC. Don't get them from the main game. You know, like utilize the DLC as much as possible. And then go back to the wild area. But, okay. So, let's see. Okay, so we've got Heatran. So, could you guys let me know? Ah, well, that's different. But same with Ice-Q. I think Ice-Q is like a rare encounter as well, but it's also in the DLC, I think. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. But if you have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you can get Stonjourner and trade it back. That's another thing as well. You can always trade back just like with like Pokemon Home, you can just put a load of stuff in Pokemon Home, put it in your Pokemon Sword and Shield. You don't even need to boot up Sword and Shield, but you just put it in Pokemon Shield, and then you can save your Pokemon Home, and then you go back on Pokemon Home, take everything back out, put it in Pokemon Home, save, and then from your Pokemon Home, put it back into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's the ultimate crime. Okay, so anyway, Bark. Yeah, I kind of have heard about the curry thing, but I never did it because I just I got the Pokedex like within the first few weeks of owning the game or whatever. So, okay, Home is very useful, but you gotta get quick balls. You gotta just catch anything you don't have. You get experience for it as well. So quick balls and catching are like the best way to get experience in Pokemon games, I feel. Just like filling your Pokedex is one of the best ways to keep your team leveled up, I feel like, in a playthrough. Okay. So, but let's see. Because like quick balls are easy to get, and like because of like the wild area and like Scarlet and Violet's just more open nature, it's just it's kind of like easy to like not like fill the Pokedex 100%, but like it's easy to get like a lot of the Pokedex filled compared to other games like Pokemon Red and Blue and stuff like that. Pokemon Red and Blue is like a way harder game to, you know, get like a good chunk of the Pokedex filled in compared to like Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet. Right, okay, Cheese. You are and then timer balls for stubborn ones. Yeah, exactly, Xander. Exactly. Okay, so Cheese, you're gonna be Team 6 Heatran. Is there anyone around who can do Heatran and can play? Please put strike, the number of times you've played, and whether you can do Heatran. So Cheese is gonna be a yes. I need like 3 cheeses basically, but oh, Skywatch, you just got Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. It's my favorite. I always try and have some Dr. Pepper around like Christmas time or whatever. But okay. But yeah, strike, number of times, and if you can do Heatran. Otherwise, just if people want to join in and help out, then they can. But I kind of want to see if there's anyone around. Do we just not have many like of our usual people here today, I guess? But that's it, because like Skywatch has already got Heatran, and then Kieran does, so it's just kind of like, because that's the thing, because we had like Tenchi, but I haven't seen Tenchi for a while, I feel like. And then Jacob had to leave, Kevin left, did Reiji actually say goodbye? But like Reiji I haven't seen for a while. So it really just may be the 3 of you guys. But, okay. Well, Cheese and I are going to go for this. If you two want to join in, then then you're please join. I'd rather kind of have you guys to speed this up than NPCs. But then maybe we could just go for wildcards after this. If there aren't many people here, and if you guys are here, then maybe we can just do wildcards with you guys. So, but let's do Heatran now, because my heart is set on Heat. Oh, Kieran, you don't have Heatran. Oh, well then, okay, we're doing Heatran then. Right, you guys select anything goes, but I'm going to select Heatran. And then we're going to select yes. And then, so this will be the last, like, non-wild card, but we'll do wild cards after this, okay? Like, if you 3 are the only ones left, we'll do wild cards with you guys. Okay, so we'll go on the code screen. We'll go 0922 and then 0414. That's 0922 0414. Invite others. There we go. And there we go. I am aware that my codes may be suspiciously lacking in, what is it, 6s, 7s, 8s, and 9s or something. But there we go. Yeah, this is like the one day where it's like militant Matt, like, you know, today's like a very militant Matt kind of day, but just the other day when he came along, it was like, no, we have like teams lined up for like the next couple of teams, you know. You guys know Heatran, ground is the best, but then water and fighting. Never use fire. I'm not even gonna do the whole and chat, what type do we not use? Like, no, you know what type not to use. You know what to stay away from. you stay away from those fire types, okay? But yeah, fighting, so like the Lopunny is alright because it has a fighting move. Yeah. But yeah, so that's the thing. Like, I think when Militant Matt joined the first time, I mean, we did sort of have like a big team built up and stuff like that. So, but it was like, okay, this is fine. We can push people back or whatever. But it was just when Militant Matt came the other day, it was a bit like, no, hang on, we have a team and we already, you know, but that's the thing. I don't want to. I'm not going to assume the worst. It really could just be a case of like, this is a person who just scrolls through YouTube, doesn't have the sound on. They just look for people. They don't hear a person saying, right, these 3 people, please join. Okay, so we have Barrascuda to the left. And then Carcole, Dunsparce, and Dunsparce does have Drill Run, I believe. And then there's a Phalanx at the end. So not the best choices, but... although Carcole is also very resistant to Heatran, so... Let me check what moves Carcole has. If Carcole has Stomping Tantrum, Carcole could actually be the play. But let's just see. I find it weird that there's Colossal and Carcole as well. Don't really quite... Oh no, Overheat, Fire Spin, Rock Slide. No, I don't trust that. But let me just check Dunsparce just to make sure. Oh no, it doesn't have Drill Run. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, we'll figure this out in a second. Right, I'm gonna lunge at this thing and we'll figure it out. Okay. Araquanid is so cool. I was very lucky. Unfortunately, I already had a shiny of it, but it was a cool shiny to get in this mode when I started doing these streams. So I was happy about that. But yeah, it'd be nice if my shiny was one that I didn't already have. But like Barrascuda is one I already have, but we need it for the Heatran, so... Alola did have some good bugs. Araquanid's definitely one of the best ones. Like, just like literally, even in terms of like it being a good Pokemon, I believe Araquanid was like a good Pokemon in terms of VGC. Okay, here's the Max Flutterby. Show me potato salad. Oh, so close. Yes, no. Yeah, Gen 1 had some good bugs. Gen 7 had some good bugs. Okay. I'm going to just use a Max Ooze to save on PP. I don't know. And then we'll see how this goes. Use your energy ball. Okay, excellent. Well done, Whimsicott. Very nice. What does its shiny look like? It has like a sort of like a blue face kind of thing. Like basically when we catch Barrascuda in a second, it's sort of, its face is kind of like sort of like different from its body kind of thing. So kind of thing, and it basically like the face color is different. It's kind of more like the typical is more like brown, but the shiny has like more of like a bluish face. It's harder to spot like Arrokuda than Barrascuda, just because of how tiny Arrascuda is. If you're doing this in like Scarlet and Violet, that is. But yeah, so we do want this, so please, one of the grass types do get this. Definitely like either Whimsicott or Roselia. I know we do have like Weather Ball, but okay, so cheese please. Okay, cheese if you please, thank you, well done. So there we go. So let's see what we got. Tyrantrum. So Tyrantrum, it is weak to, like... Tyrantrum is weak to Metalhead, but it is otherwise a pretty good pick. And then there is Phalanx at the end. So should we go for the Tyrantrum? It's got a good shiny, if you want the good shiny. Because, yeah, the Dunsparce, like, didn't have anything, and the Carcole just didn't really have anything either. So this, at the very least, is, like... bulkier. I think it has superpower, right? I think it has like rock move, superpower, maybe like crunch or something, and then something else. I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look this up because it's cool. Tyrantrum, Gen 6, is it not? Because again, I confuse Gen 5 and Gen 6. Oh yeah, we said this the other day, but I want to ask this again. Chat, what are the generations you feel like you get confused about the most? Like in terms of like, say, the Pokemon or something. Like what are Pokemon... Well, I mean, I suppose you can say, like, what are the Pokemon where you go, I thought this Pokemon came from another generation. Like, someone the other day said Chewtle was from Gen 9, and I pointed out it's from Gen 8. A lot of people think, like, Skarmory and Slugma are from Gen 3. A lot of people think that some of the, like, you know, Gen 2 and Gen 3 Pokemon are from, like, Gen 4. Ooh, Scale Shot. Okay, Tyrantrum has Scale Shot, Rock Blast, Superpower, Body Slam. So, Rock Blast and Superpower are, like, okay against a Heatran. Superpower is, like, obviously super effective, but then it, like, loses effectiveness. So, but yeah. But, like, I confuse Gen 5 and Gen 6. I think it's just because they sort of kind of came along at a similar point in my life. I know that one is sprites and one is 3D models, but I think there are some Pokemon where, like, Gen 5, I think, was, like, the first game where I kind of, like, didn't really complete the Pokedex until I started to again in like Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I think like Gen 5 and Gen 6 were the ones where I like didn't complete the Pokedex, and so I didn't actually like own a lot of the Pokemon or like particularly have any strong memories like attached to them. Hang on. I'm gonna go with a lunge to lower attack. So Kayla, hello, welcome. Welcome back. Cheese. To be honest, all of them, you started with like Soul Silver, so they're like 3 gens, you think. That is a fair point. My roommate didn't start playing. She's like mainly like a Pokemon Go player now, I would say. Kind of, I would describe her like most as like a Pokemon Go player, or like Pokemon Go is like her main thing. Whereas my main thing is like console games. And like I am a console gamer who plays Pokemon Go. She is a Pokemon Go player who plays console games. But like, she didn't start until Heart Gold Soul Silver. So whenever she gets like a catching challenge in Pokemon Go, where it's like, so she'll get these catching challenges in Pokemon Go for like the research, like, oh, catch 493 Sinnoh Pokemon, or catch 386 Hoenn Pokemon or whatever, and she will kind of have to be like, is blah 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 Sinnoh or whatever, because you know she kind of like doesn't have that kind of like, you know, experience of like, okay, this is this generation and this is that generation. But yeah, mine are Gen 5 and 6 because they're the ones where I didn't like super duper fill up the Pokedexes, and so I don't really have like, because like in Gen 5 I like never got a Tornadus in Gen 5. Like the whole thing about the whole thing about you know, like, oh, if you get like a Tornadus and a Thundurus on one game, you can then get Landorus. That was the worst idea ever. I'm sorry, whoever came up with that idea, I hope they got fired. But like, you know, that's thing, Tyrantrum, I could like almost pick. One thing that's a bit confusing as well is you do get some excellent sprite work online of like old Pokemon, or of new Pokemon and stuff. So so like it is a bit of a throw off when you like see these, you know, when you see these like excellent sprites, because they're sort of like Gen 5 style sprites. So sometimes you do see them, and it is just a bit off. It throws you off a bit. Right, we'll get these berries from the Phalanx, and then I would say Skywatcher can totally switch to this Phalanx afterwards, and then we'll have like Fighting Rock Water. Fighting Rock Water. That'll be good for Heatran. Whoever can Dynamax, I would say just Dynamax. Obviously, if it's one of the water types, that is a bit better because like the rain is good, but please don't like not use Max Knuckle. Please, you know, if you can Dynamax in the next fight against the Heatran, you know, definitely Dynamax. Shout out to Reggie Gigas being level 1 in Platinum. And then they also had that event where you could get like the level 1, I think it was like level 1. If it wasn't level 1, it was level 15. Like Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina. From like Heart Gold Soul Silver. That was like quite a fun event thing, but okay, I'm just gonna use liquidation here. Hopefully get a defense drop, but there we go. Bo, if you ever go to an Iowa con, then I would have to go there whenever the strikes. Yeah, it just me and conventions have like a funny relationship. For a long time, it was kind of sort of okay. So, sorry, I know that there are people like Xander's like, oh, here's the Bo talking about conventions again. But Xander's also a good sport who it probably isn't like that, like, like Kif Croker, you know. Oh, yes. But anyway, Bark. But no, that's the thing. Originally, I didn't because of like pandemic things. But then also, I am very self-conscious of like my messed up eye and my missing tooth right now. Although that can be remedied with like a pair of shades and a mask, so you know I can work around that. But obviously, just like with the pandemic, I didn't want to get sick, particularly when, you know, given that I don't have a lot of money, and I was also like applying for a green card, and you have to have like a health check as part of your green card. So I was like, I don't want to jeopardize the health check. Obviously now that's not an issue, but now it's like, well, I don't want to get sick in America. But no, but you know, in theory, I could kind of be a bit more open to like conventions now. The main issue, though, right now is the thing that I am well known for is like 3 years old now, and or it's about to have its like 3rd anniversary. Oh gosh, attack grows sharply. That's never great. It's about, you know, but like it's 3 years old, and I'm kind of like less relevant now, and so it's like harder to, I don't know, for like a con to want to invite me. And the thing is, I never got invited to conventions when I was at kind of like peak popularity, so it's unlikely I'm going to get invited for them now when I'm at whatever the opposite of peak popularity is. So yeah. Oh no, it's no, it is 4, isn't it? Oh my gosh, sorry. The reason why I said 3 is because generally, like, 2021 is the year that it kind of like really sort of took off, kind of thing. You know, like 2020 was when it released, but it was like end of 2020. But no, yeah, oh gosh, because yeah, it's September now of 2024. So yeah, no, that's 4 years. Ah, my gosh, what even is time? Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. I am still paranoid about it too. I think it's one of those things where I would have to bite the bullet and do it because they are like good, like conventions that like are like can be good for your career and stuff. So if I got invited to one, like I probably would like do it now, but it's just I don't get invited to them, so that's kind of the problem. Right, drain punch, more like a lame punch. Oh, geez, you're chronically ill, so getting sick is not fun. Now, when you say you're chronically ill, do you like actually, do you like have like an autoimmune thing or anything like that, or do you just like get sick a lot? I don't, and I'm not trying to like dismiss you, like if it's like, oh, you just get sick a lot. Like I'm not trying to dismiss it or anything like that. But often there are a lot of we've had a few people come in who are like, oh, I can't really do conventions because of like autoimmune type things or whatever, and so I used to always find it interesting. You don't have to divulge that; that's a very personal and private question. But I'm just asking because you sort of say, oh, 2 of them. Yeah, that's not great. So okay, but Lopunny is a good switch here for the Phalanx, so that will be good. But let's see. Oh, someone do a randomizer and they got Registeel as their starter. I know how the rest of that sentence is going to end. Because not knowing that it only knew 1 move at level 5. And yeah, it's why you can never do a solo run with... It's why you can like never do like a solo run with a Registeel. There are some games where you maybe could get away with it. I imagine like if you did like Fire Red and Leaf Green, you could probably do Fire Red and Leaf Green with one as your starter, but not like, you know, Ruby and Sapphire or yeah. That's funny though. Registeel as your starter. If you don't know why like having a Registeel as your starter is bad, look up its moveset. At least in old games. Okay. So okay, I can set up the rain. I'll set it up in Spain, like largely in the plains, and then we'll see how this goes. Xander, looking back, I never thought I'd be doing this 4 years later because of a single game I got into. I know, right? That's, oh, sorry, I thought I'd pressed that. Sorry, that's what's like so wild about all this. We're playing like a gameplay mode that like, because again, Crown Tundra, I think Crown Tundra is about 4 years old now. I think I did get my, like, you know, like on this day notifications about Crown Tundra. I think it was like September. It was either September or it was like Christmas time. Maybe it was Christmas time, but I think it was more like September though. So this gameplay mode is like Dynamax Adventures is 4 years old, and it's just so funny that we're all here right now and like connected by this 4-year-old game mode, and in large part because of a different random game. And that is, you know, that's the power and the beauty of video games, my dude, and technology. So yeah. But okay. Right, there is the rain. Hopefully that helps you guys out, but let's all use our most powerful attacks. Power! And here we go. Although maybe a superpower could have been saved for like a second turn or whatever, just because of that attack lowering effect. But it doesn't matter. It'll be fine. Right, here's the Aqua Jet. Beefed up. Aqua Jet. There's the Brick Break. Show me potato Brick Break. Heatran's getting desperate. It is going to start using generative AI. Ah, there it is. There's the AI. Ah, stay away. Stay away from the AI. See, that's how bad AI is. Look at that Heatran. It's got teeth on the outside of its mouth. Ugh, AI can't do anything. Okay, so here we go. Oh, defense fell, but that's not good. Ooh, there's a Lava Plume. Those spread moves. Having, like, 2 spread moves. Oh, no, 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 no. No, this would have KO'd it. Oh, if I hadn't got burned, this would have KO'd it. Okay, actually, it wouldn't have. Looking at the amount of damage, that actually wouldn't have KO'd it, but still. Oh gosh, this actually isn't great here. Like, we're all kind of like a bit weakened and stuff here. But just keep going with your most powerful attacks, and we should beat this thing. Okay. Wow, you didn't even have a presence on social. Well, that was the thing. Like, I mean, a lot of people join social media to follow us. That's why it's sad. That's why I'm sad. For those who don't know, I know we don't have like a whole load of people watching right now, but for those who don't know, I like quietly quit Twitter a few days ago. I am going to do a post on there saying that like I'm done with Twitter kind of thing in a few days, I think, just to like let people know. Okay, here's Metal Sound. But basically I have like given up Twitter now. My account is still there. I'm gonna leave my account up just so I don't like get impersonated or anything. But I'm done with Twitter now, and like I loved Twitter so much. Like I remember when I joined Twitter, I was so excited to join Twitter. It was like it was like this really like new thing at the time, and it was like, wow, you can like find out what celebrities are thinking and like what their day is like and stuff like that. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. And then, oh, well, I'm on Threads. I'm on Threads and Instagram. So, that's where I am. Like Threads. Follow me on Threads. Threads is awesome. And here on YouTube. Like, I'm on YouTube and I'm on Threads. Those are the 2 main things. And I will do Instagram occasionally. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those in right now, and then we'll do a patented double shiny check, and then we'll figure out our wildcard teams. Although it might just be this exact same team again. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Threads is like Instagram's version of Twitter, and it's like way more positive and stuff like that. There is a lot of like engagement farming and joke stealing. Just be aware of that. But it's cool. It's really nice. So, I mean, but here's what I would say. If you have an Instagram account, because you can just like use your Instagram account to set up threads. If you have an Instagram account, I highly recommend just like adding on threads and giving it a go. Like, follow a load of people who you're interested in, follow the people who you remember from, you know, the games you like and stuff like that or whatever, and then yeah, but it's cool. But yeah, no, I post on threads. I do all my jokes and stuff on all my threads and baking and whatever. Like, well, not baking because I haven't really baked, but like stuff on threads. Oh, female Heatran. There we go. Oh, okay. Well, but here's the thing. If you don't really have anything on your Threads account, that's not like if basically if you're worried about like, oh, your information or anything, if you're already on Instagram, they already like have your info. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying like if you haven't joined either of them, then like don't join. But I'd be like, if you liked Twitter and you have an Instagram account, then I think that there's kind of not a whole load of harm in like setting up Threads as well. So that's kind of just my 2 cents. But so that's just something to keep in mind. Like, if you're already on it, I'm not saying, like, you know, if you don't like Zuckerberg or anything, that's cool, I get it. But, like, but if you are already on Instagram and, like, you know, and there are more voice actors, like, posting to Threads now. They're starting to. It took forever, but they are starting to. So just keep that in mind. Okay, right, I'm going to do my double check, and then we'll talk about social media and stuff again in a sec. Okay, so Barrascuda would be Barabluda. It's not. Tyrantrum would be Barabluda. It's not. Phalanx would be Barabrounder. It's not. But will right here, right now, be the moment where I finally end this desolate land of a shiny drought and get the magnificent, majestic, magenta-eyed Heatran. Drumroll, please. No! What is going on? Why is this drought become a desolate land? But no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. What in the name of Nelly's going on? And yes, all female. Very interesting. What the heck? What in the name of Nelly is going on? Okay. Basically, who is available and able to play? Just let me know. Just remind me who's out there. Because if it is just the 3 of you guys, then we'll just hop right into another one. Let me know what your tickets are. Like, say strike and let me know your tickets, okay? Strike tickets. I need to think of pull the lever. I kind of like pull the lever, but I feel like there's something else we could say. So say strike and let me know what tickets you have. And then we'll figure out what 2 tickets we're going to do, okay? Because we just had Cheese, Kieran, and Skywatcher, right? If I got that wrong, let me know. But okay, Skywatcher has Lunala. Kieran has Dialga, Palkia, Heatran, and then Kayla has Lugia, Dialga, Cresselia. And then Kayla's back. Okay. Okay, I feel like, okay, Cheese has, like, played less than everyone else, I feel like, if I've got this right. If Skywatcher and Kieran, I feel like, I feel like Cheese and Kayla need to be in both of these next ones. Because I think Skywatcher and Kieran have both played 4 times, if I've got my spreadsheet right. So I kind of want to make sure, whereas Cheese and Kayla have only played twice. So if they play twice more, that would be 4 times for them. But then Kieran and Skywatcher could play once more each as well. So you guys would still have played more. You'll have played like 5 times. But, so, should we maybe have something where, hang on, I'm gonna just go, like, Cheese, Kayla, and then, like, Cheese, Kayla, and then we'll do Cheese, Kayla, and then we'll put 1 for Skywatcher and 1 for Kieran. If anyone else comes along, then, you know, they will... Oh, Jacob's back. Oh, okay, well, if Jacob's back, then... hang on, I'm going to change this to Jacob. Okay. Right, hang on, so... Hang on, we got cheese. Here's what I'm thinking. Kayla, would you be interested in doing a Lugia? Would you be interested in setting up Lugia? And Cheese and Jacob, are you guys cool with doing a Lugia raid? Let me know. But yeah, welcome back, Jacob. Yeah, Jacob, let me know if you're happy to do Lugia. And then if that's the case, then that's it for this team, and then we'll figure out the next team in a bit. But yeah. So, because yeah, Kayla can invite us to Lugia, Cheese can join in on the Lugia, and then, oh, yeah, I need to save the ticket. Thank you, Cheese. Good golly gosh. I really need to do that all in one go. I need to, like, stop. I need to do the double check and the ticket saving in one go. Yeah, don't like, hit enter just yet. I just want to make sure Jacob's here, because maybe Jacob might be on a delay or something. But yeah, if Jacob's good, and then we'll figure out who to... Okay, Jacob's good for Lugia. Okay, so Kayla, you can send the code whenever. We're going to talk to the Dynamax Adventure lady. Make sure you are online on the YCOM. Anything goes. But Kayla's going to do Lugia. And then, okay, thank you guys for being cooperative and just being good and just, you know... and then we'll figure this out. And then, okay. And then we'll just wait for Kayla to send us a code in chat, and then we'll be good. There we go. I also have... Oh, yeah, so social media. So, yeah, so I would say if you liked Twitter, and... I mean, it also depends on what your interests are as well. Okay, so it's 07710420. If you liked Twitter and you have Instagram already, I would highly recommend just like extending your Instagram into Threads. Again, you don't have to sign up for Threads if you don't have anything Instagram related or anything. Then, you know, don't worry about joining Threads. But, and again, particularly if you're watching me here on YouTube, like, I'm here on YouTube, I'll keep you updated with my life. And if I ever have, like, a really good, funny joke, I'll put it on the community tab as well. But I kind of felt like I was posting to the community tab a bit too much, so... Oh, this is Lugia, so Emolga's good. So we want Electric, Ice, Rock, Dark, and Ghost. So Grapploct is very bad for a Lugia, so we will want to switch that. But Clefable has Meteor Beam. That's kind of interesting. And then Dragonair does have Bolt Beam. Octillery can use Acid Spray, which is an interesting strategy. But yeah. And then we'll see how this goes. But Skywatcher, you never had Twitter, but you may have Threads because you would like to see my posts. Oh, well, thank you. The problem right now, I will say one thing. Right now, I am rather boring because my life is pretty boring. You could, like, you know, a guy who plays like 4 hours of Dynamax Adventure a day is boring. What? Okay, so we probably want to go to the left here. There is an Ice type at the very least in a Bomber Snow. And then I don't know, like Grovyle. The Munchlax does have some punch moves which are pretty good against Lugia. But again, we already have some pretty good Pokemon here. Like, we want to get rid of Grapploct. Like, we do want to get rid of Grapploct. But honestly, everything else is kind of okay against Lugia here. So, but, oh, Muddler! Hello! Welcome. Lovely to see you. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna acrobatics here. Let's just take this thing down quick. And yeah, Lexi, welcome back. But yeah, yeah, well, Kayla, at some point you are going to want to get rid of your Grapploct because that's really bad against Lugia. Not necessarily this fight because, like, Grovyle's not good against Lugia either, but you are going to want to get rid of the Grapploct eventually. It depends what we've got coming up, but yeah. Nice job doing Breaking Swipe there, just like for the accuracy and the safety. So, well, we'll figure that out later, Kayla, okay? We'll figure it out later. Oh, but Jelly Ducky, what colors should you make a bracelet with? You're trying to make bracelets with your inspirational or favorite creators choosing colors. What about, like, a nice sort of, like, lime green or bright green, a light blue, like a sky blue, like a light sky blue, and bright orange? How about those three? Okay, I'm going to catch this Grovyle. Always catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but definitely catch them. And then, but yeah, but that is my recommendation for Threads. There are a lot of people posting there now. There are it is like different strokes for different folks. Like, there aren't a whole load of voice actors actively posting there, but they are posting more. I am noticing that. So again, if you have Instagram, I'd recommend it, because again, you're not like giving over any more info or anything like that. So yeah. Okay. So right here, right now, we're good. Okay. So Abomasnow. Now, Abomasnow is weak to like Aeroblast and Ancient Power. But let's see what else we've got. Okay, the Sceptile. How funny. We've got Sceptile. Lopunny. Oh, and Dubwool. So, Abomasnow could be a good switch just because of like super effective Avalanche. And then we could just face Dubwool to because like it's got a good shiny. But anyway, Bark. Right, I'm gonna have a drink because I need to hydrate, and Neo's not here to tell me to hydrate. Okay. Ooh, I get to Dynamax. That's pretty good. Right, acrobatics. And there we go. No, the reason I say green, orange, and blue is when I was a kid, I had this like matching shirt and shorts set. I don't like shorts, but that was the only pair of shorts I ever liked in my life. But when I was a kid, I had this pair of shorts, and yeah, and there was like sort of green. I think it was kind of like divided up into sort of sections, kind of thing. Like one quadrant was like green, another quadrant was blue, another quadrant was orange, kind of thing. And yeah, it was just I like and remember that shirt and shorts set fondly. And yeah, it was like green, blue, and orange, but it was like a light blue, and then like a bright green, and then like a bright orange. So, oh, Cheese asks, what's everyone's favorite color? Yeah, let me know. Mine is like sort of like a lime green or like sort of bright green. Like either sort of like those or somewhere between those. I mean, the green of the health bar is a pretty good green. Like that's pretty close, in all honesty. Again, maybe like a little bit more limey, like just a little bit yellow in there. So you switch. No, I would just switch to Abomasnow and then keep Abomasnow. Because Abomasnow has a super effective move against Lugia. I wouldn't. I think we should fight Dubwool because it's got a good shiny. But I don't think we should switch for it. Red and black is a good. Xander makes a very good point. Red and black is a very good combo. It's like the cards. It's like Xander. I'm gonna just leave that reference there. Pink and blue's a good combo as well. Like if it's like a light blue. And then I mean darker blues are fine as well, or whatever, or a more rich blue, but like, you know. Okay. Does that thing have like scale shot? I don't even know what move it's using. I wasn't paying attention. I thought it had breaking. Whoa, okay. Because it has breaking swipe, so I was expecting breaking swipe. Yellow and purple. So here's my theory, chat. My game theory. No, I do have a theory about colors. Bright yellow, sort of like a bright yellow, goes with everything. When I say bright yellow, I don't mean like the brightest yellow you've ever seen, but just like a nice bright yellow goes with everything. If it's like pale, or if it's like a too rich yellow, like a gold color or whatever, but like bright yellow and brown, it works. Bright yellow and red, you know, bright yellow and brown and bright yellow and black. That's like a color of like bees and wasps and stuff like that. I mean, Pachyrisu's got like the yellow and black. Yellow and red is like a really good combo. It's like a circus or something. And then, you know, like yellow and blue is great. And that's whether it's like a sort of like a darker blue or like a lighter blue. Yellow and green is great. It's like Brazil. Or South Africa or Australia or something, like at least in terms of their cricket teams. Right, so we don't want to switch. Stay away from the scientist. She's a scammer. But yeah. But so yellow is just like a very versatile color. No one will ever see it coming. Exactly, Xander. Exactly. Ooh, pastel purple. Pastel purple's nice. Who's the next team? We'll decide that when we get there, because we'll decide who's, like, here. So, yeah. Should we do Dubwool, because it's a good shiny, and there's a backpacker, so we can get some good items at the end of this? Do just bear in mind, Dubwool is, like, physical defensively, very bulky, so we probably want to use our special moves here, so, like, you know, Thunder and Blizzard, Moonblast, or whatever. You know, if you got special moves, use your special moves. Oh yeah, today is finally officially autumn. So that's pretty cool. I am noticing that shift now. Like, although it's kind of bright outside, like this room is just kind of a bit dark because just like the sun is lower now, so the sun doesn't like hit this room as well as it did. So, ooh, my neck. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna use like a rising voltage because it's special. But yeah, I would use your special moves here. I'd stay away from like breaking swipe, scale shot, you know, things like that. Avalanche, because I think with Dubwool it might just be moves that like make physical contact, so maybe a move like Avalanche could be okay, but I would just stick with special moves because it is just more specially weak or whatever. And yeah, I like the visuals in this game, I'm gonna say it. Like, look at these nice close-up models. Like, that Dubwool is in the distance, but it looks nice. We don't have all that polygonal stuff that you get in, like, Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet. I'm just gonna say it. But yeah. So, okay. So let's see how this goes. Oh, you got to Dynamax. That's really good. Right, there's Rising Voltage. Okay, there's a Mega Kick. Ooh, okay, that's powerful. I'm kind of hoping... Oh, Max Worm. Okay, so I would go with, like, Max... I think that's, like, a good one now just to lower the attack. I would maybe go with Max Lightning because that will boost my Rising Voltage. So if you use a Max Lightning, that'll boost my Rising Voltage, and then your next, like, electric move will do more damage as well. So that's what I would suggest. Like, if we set up the electric terrain, we can get, like, our electric power going. Oh, it's trying to use Substitute, but it failed. Oh, genuine question. How do you know when it's a special attack versus a physical attack? I know it's a very new player question. No, it's fine. There are symbols, which they're actually, like, less obvious. When they were introduced, they were, like, way more obvious, like, what attack was what, I feel. But they're a bit less distinctive now. But if I go on the moves here, right? Hang on. If you go on the Y for more info, right? See those, like, concentric circles under the category? That means a special move. That sort of, like, spikier one means it's a physical move. And then this, like, yin and yang means it's a status move, okay? So you got physical, special, status. Special, physical, special, status. Right, I'm going to go with Rising Voltage now that the terrain is set up, because this will do, like, a whole load more damage now. Yeah, see, there we go. Now that the terrain is up, that just helps immensely. So, yeah, if you're ever checking your moves on, like, your Pokemon's, like, summary screen, or just you can check them in battle like that, but that's how you know. But, yeah, but back in, like, Diamond and Pearl, the physical, that sort of, like, spiky circle, it had, like, a red background, and then it was, like, a yellow spiky circle, because, again, bright yellow and red go together. And then the special one was, like, kind of... The special and the status still kind of look similar together, but they were, like... I think it was, like, blue and white or something. Like, it was, like, a dark blue background with a white symbol for special, and then status was kind of, like, black and white or something like that. But, special should have been, like, green or something like that. But just to, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, we don't want to keep this. But yeah. So anyway, but yeah, so Abomasnow, use ice moves. More like a nice move. I will use my electric moves. Dragonair, like, use electric moves or whatever. And then Clefable, like, use, like, Meteor Beam or something like that. And then I think we should be good. But there we go. I feel like there was something... Oh, I was saying about social media and stuff. But yeah, so... I can't really remember why I mentioned about the quietly quitting Twitter. I guess I kind of mentioned it just because if you guys are expecting, like, hey, you haven't, like, been online recently. It's like, I have been, but just elsewhere. But you guys kind of also follow me here, so it's kind of like, you know, a bit less important. But there was a reason I mentioned it, but I can't remember now. But, oh, I was going to apologize, though. I am a bit more boring on Threads at the minute. Like, a couple of years ago, I was always, like, thinking up jokes and stuff like that, because I was always thinking of, like, things to put on social media. And, oh, yes, the Clefable can, Gigantamax, or Dynamax. So, I was always, like, thinking up little jokes, and I was, like, cooking things, and I would, like, post the pictures online and stuff like that. But the problem is, right now, my life is, like, quite boring, because I'm on strike, I'm not really doing anything. I don't have, like, loads of role announcements to announce. I'm, like, not really, like, working or doing anything. I don't have any money, so I'm, like, not doing anything right now because I'm just saving money. Buying very basic foods, doing very basic things. I sit at home and stream for, like, 4 hours, you know, like, almost every day. So I just don't really have a whole... You know, I can't talk about, like, a lot of video games right now. So there's just not really, like, a whole lot for me to kind of get into right now, and I do apologize for that. Like, I'd always be... But thing is, one thing I was always, like, quite good at was I was quite good at, like, replying to people's... Like, people would post things, and then I would reply funny little replies to them. But if everyone's, like, leaving Twitter, it means I don't have people to reply to. And if people haven't joined Threads yet, it means I don't have people to reply to. So my life is a bit uneventful at the minute. And I'm just, like, trying to focus on, like, weathering this storm that is the strike, hoping that these greedy video game companies just, like, give us the AI protections we need and stuff like that, keep AI out of our video games. But okay, Battlefield got weird. Here's the rising voltage. More like an ice beam. Yeah, no, that's like... It's funny, a lot of words in like the English language did used to begin with N, but then as they got said over time again and again and again, that's where the word an came from. So, like, an example I always use is an orange. Oranges weren't always called oranges. Like, oranges aren't called oranges because they're orange. They were called noranges. And then, but over time, it was like an orange, an orange, an orange, an orange, an orange, an orange, an orange. And then it's an orange instead of an orange. And so... Oh no! It got the Omni Boost! Ah! A legendary boss finally got an Omni Boost! Oh no! Oh no! But lots of words were like that. There are a lot of words where they used to begin with, like, an N. But you sort of say add like an orange, or something like that, and then over time it becomes an, and then a word without the N at the beginning. So, just keep going. Oh gosh, I was worried about Abomasnow being weak to Aeroblast, but it was only one of the 5 moves. So, okay, but it's fine. We've only lost 2 lives, so this is fine. Dang, if we had a way to weaken it, that'd be really good. I don't think we have any, like, poison moves or anything weird. Okay, Clefable's stuck using Meteor Beam, but that might not be the worst thing in the world. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheer feeble or great? No, that's feeble. I messed it up. I'm so sorry. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheer feeble or great? Yeah, there we go. See, I got it right that time. There we go. Okay, light screen. That's pretty good because, okay, don't get any more Omni Boosts. Oh, no, Blizzard. Okay, here's Meteor Beam. You get the special attack boost from that, so that is pretty nifty. So that does mean this will do like a whole load more damage when it does hit. Okay, here's the Aeroblast. Hang in there, Clefable. Okay. Oh, we got the little Buffet. The mini Buffets. Okay. Oh, we just got to hope that this doesn't like target a Bomber Snow or whatever. But okay, here we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. I know we're running out of PP. That's one of the problems with when you get a good Pokemon at the start, you do run out of PP, and particularly when it is like against a Lugia that has pressure as well. That's the thing. That's the difficulty of Lugia. It's bulky and it has pressure, and that's kind of the problem. Okay, oh gosh, his Ancient Power, that is going to do a lot because it's super effective. Okay, oh, I'm so glad it didn't get like another Omni Boost. I could not have dealt with that. Oh, here's the Thunder. No. Meteor Beam. Oh, no, that did nothing. Oh, no, that was terrible. Here's the Avalanche. Oh, but that did a lot, though. That did a lot. One more Avalanche will do it, okay? As long as it doesn't go for a Bomber Snow. Oh, gosh. Okay, Sandstorm's down. Okay, so we just need, like, another Meteor Beam, an Avalanche, a Blizzard. You just anything. Lugia, let me love you, Cheese says. Exactly. Oh, you're learning French, and a similar thing happened with the French word for unicorn. Oh, that's interesting. Oh my gosh, Jacob is being the sacrificial lamb. The lamb. The extrasensory. Rising voltage. Oh, it's so close. Breaking swipe for the win. Yes. Well done. Oh, the licorne. Well done. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's the thing. We have to be aware of like the whole 10 turn thing there. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, everyone. Well done. And if you haven't clicked like on the video, please click like on the video. It helps out, helps us introduce us to new people, and expand this channel whilst I'm on strike, whilst I'm out of work, and whilst I'm trying to grow this channel and make this channel effectively into my job, because that's kind of what it is right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Right. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Let's do this thing. We'll decide the final team in a second. Yes, Muddler. Even an Omnibus can't hold us down. Exactly. No, we did well there, guys. We did well. Again, we had a good team. So even with an Omnibus, I think if we'd had a more like average team, like without good type matchups and stuff, we would have been in trouble. But I think that was pretty good. That was pretty good. So we did it. Team 7, that was heaven. Okay. So let's figure out. Let's do the patented double shiny check, and then we'll decide our final team. Grovyle is not shiny. A Bomber Snow, will it be blue? Will it be a Bomber Blue? A Bloomer Snow? No. Double, will we get the black sheep of the family? Oh! That's shiny! Yes! Yes! I'm gonna check the Lugia quick. Okay, Lugia's not shiny. Yes! Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 shinies full. Yes! This is such a cool one. The drought has ended. Yes, with a black sheep of all things. The black sheep of the family has got, yes! Double, baby! Yes! Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Sorry, oh, I love it. So, yes. Yes, Clam Fandango. Yes and yes. Oh my gosh. Yes! Whoa! I tried so hard to get Wooloo on Pokemon Go a few weeks ago when it was like around everywhere for like the Sword and Shield Dynamax stuff. Couldn't get one. Not even during Spotlight Hour. Muddler, you are good luck. What? Yes! Oh, yes! Yes! If anyone did say earlier, I think your shiny drought will end today. You were correct. Bluminek, I was going to say, if I did like Friday stream, double length Saturday, double length Sunday, I was due a shiny, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are there any older records you wouldn't mind me erasing? Nope, we're good. We're good. Right. Okay. Oh my gosh. So like unicorn to ecorn to licorn. And then like, licorn was like licorn, kind of right. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was a big drought. How many? Hang on, I gotta just do my quick count. I think my Cradilly was like the penultimate one, wasn't it? If I remember, because that was the one where we had like shiny on the first raid, shiny on the second, or shiny on the first adventure, shiny on the second adventure, shiny on the third adventure was me, and then. So I think we can here. Okay, that's 901. So I think we can count this wheezing. I think that this will say, like, this can just be, like, representative of our final one. But that's, like, 30, 60, and then... Oh, my, that was almost 90. That was 87. That's, like, 87, right? 90, so hang on. So, like, 30, 60, 66, 72, 78, 84... 87. That was our 88th one, guys. Oh my gosh. 88 Dynamax Adventures. I've had an 83 and an 88. Like, almost in, like, the space of 2 months. That's not normal, guys. That's very bad luck. Again, like I say, it's drought or downpour with me. I either get loads of shinies or I get no shinies. Like, it's really... Oh my gosh. Okay, so, right, chat. We're going to do one more. I probably should end it there, but we'll do one more wild card, because I want Cheese and Kayla. So Cheese and Kayla, well, this also depends on who else is here. Is there anyone here who, yeah, we need to get Xander a shiny for sure, for real. This Thursday, coming to a YouTube screen near you, Xander gets a shiny. Okay, is there anyone who has not played yet, or say strike and how many times you've played? I am thinking that here's the thing I will just say: the people who have played the least, who I think are here, are going to be like Kayla, Cheese, and Jacob. I know that was the team we just had, but out of like fairness, I feel like maybe we should almost have them play, like everyone play again. We need to have like Jacob play again at least. So, but has anyone else come along or anything? If anyone else has come along, then let me know. Like the video if you've only just joined. But yeah, let me know who's around and who. Or what we could do is, instead of Kayla and Cheese, we could have like Kieran and Skywatcher, because in fairness, they didn't just play, but they have also played a lot as well. So should we do Kieran and Skywatcher? Okay, hang on, Skywatcher. You can do Lunala, right? You have Lunala, right? Kieran, are you okay with Skywatcher? And Jacob, are you okay with Skywatcher? Muddler. Anyone else dig the music in the Dynamax here? Yes, I do. Luckily, I'm so glad it's got a good music that you just don't really get fed up of whilst we organize these raids and stuff like that. So yeah. Otherwise, Skywatcher, remind me... Oh, Jacob can't do Lunala. Oh, Jacob, what tickets do you have? I don't think I asked you what tickets you have. Forgive me. I think we'd already kind of had a raid set up, and then you came along, and I was like, oh, let's just do Lugia. But Jacob, let me know... Jacob and Kieran, remind me of, like, your tickets. And Skywatcher as well. But maybe we could do... Skywatcher... Jacob, Skywatcher, and Kieran. I know that is a bit unfair for Cheese and Kayla, but we did just get a shiny, so. But then I got the shiny, not you guys. So. But okay, let me Hang on, where is Skywatcher? So Skywatcher, Kieran, Jacob. Let me know your tickets. Okay. Because I think Skywatcher has... So basically, Lunala and Solgaleo are like the two that I need from Skywatcher. Kieran has Dialga and Heatran. And Jacob has Kyogre. Is that all you have, Jacob? Okay. So the three of you guys, out of Lunala, Solgaleo, Dialga, and Heatran, let me know what's good for you. If we end up doing a Dialga, we'll just do Dialga on me. But, oh, Rayquaza, Kyogre, Mewtwo. Okay. So, unfortunately, none of those. So, let me know out of Lunala, Solgaleo, Dialga, and Heatran, what ones are good for you guys. Okay, out of those four. Kieran says any is fine, so out of those four, any is fine. So Skywatcher would be okay with Solgaleo, so then it's just up to Jacob to confirm. So Jacob, out of Dialga, Heatran, Solgaleo... Hang on, wait, was that it? Solgaleo, Dialga, Heatran, let me know if any... You have all but Heatran. Oh, but Skywatcher can't do Heatran, right? Cause like Skywatcher, you can't do Heatran, right? So basically, we don't have any situation where like someone is gonna be repeating something. Is essentially, hang on. So Kieran said fine with anything. Jacob was like fine with all but Heatran. Okay, Cheese. Would you like to do Solgaleo? Are you good with Solgaleo, Cheese? And then, because if we do Kieran, Cheese, and Jacob for Solgaleo... Oh, no, wait, Jacob said all but Heatran. Hang on, wait, I'm confusing myself. Hang on. Sorry, all but Heatran. Hang on. Kieran, you're okay to do Heatran. Jacob, you're okay to do Heatran. Cheese, are you okay to do Heatran? And we'll end with a Heatran. If that's good with everyone, then we'll just do a Heatran. Oh, Kieran's stuck downloading data. Okay, so we can do Heatran. I'm gonna, like, begin to set up the Heatran, if that's okay. Because I do need to, like, wrap this up kind of soon. Okay. So, you guys are gonna select anything is fine. Anything goes. But I'm gonna select Heatran. And then, let's see. And then we're gonna save the game. And then, so Heatran, once we're on the pink screen, we're going to go, we'll go 2209 and then 0513. Okay, 2209 0513. That'll be the code. That's the thing. You guys hop online on your Ycom, type in that code 2209 0513, and then join me, because it's your destiny. So Kieran, there you go. Jacob, there we go. And Kieran, there we go. Okay, so that's everyone. Good, I don't need this spreadsheet anymore. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, and then start exploring. Let's do this thing. And like, good luck, everyone. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Okay, so... okay, I'm just gonna pick Vikavolt because it has a ground type move. These are not good options. These are not good options. The Beware doesn't even have a fighting move. Beware and Drifblim. Drifblim doesn't have a stab of anything. Beware only has one of its two stabs. So we were talking about this earlier, like Pokemon that don't have like both of their stab moves. Butterfree doesn't have its stab moves. Yeah, these are not great options. Oh, Hitmontop has Drill Run, and it's a fighting type, so Hitmontop's great. But yeah, hopefully we're going to be able to get 3 good switches here. If we can't... Okay, Kangaskhan's good. And Golurk. I saw Kangaskhan and Golurk on the right. So I think we're definitely going to want to go right here. Because that's just like an Orbeetle. Kangaskhan has Dig. Okay, quick before the hyena come. And then Golurk is on the right. That has Scorching Sands. Oh, and then there's like a Barrascuda or whatever. I think that's basically what we're going to have to do here. Hitmontop stays in, and then the rest of us switch out for like the rest of these. I would say maybe I'm the best first switch because I can't really hit a Golurk with a Vikavolt. And then we'll figure out the rest afterwards. But like Sceptile actually will be good against Golurk, so we don't want to switch Sceptile after this one. And then Beware, I believe Beware has like a dark move. Didn't it have like Payback or something? So that's also something as well. Right, I'm going to use a Max Flutterby. And this should just about do it. Okay. Oh, man, when we have to coordinate all these things. Kayla, thank you so much. Have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, yeah. So this week should be a fairly typical week, I would say. But my typical week is different now because my week is different now because I am going to try and stream on Saturdays and Sundays. I used to like take one of the days off at the weekend, but again, I just don't really have much going on in my life right now, and so I may as well fill it with more streams. But basically, oh, we want to be using Grass Pledge. We want to, well, actually no. One attack down is pretty nifty, because actually no, that's pretty nifty, but we probably do want to be hitting it hard afterwards, just because again, we want to give this thing as few chances to attack as possible. Okay, there's the Brick Break, nice, and like Sceptile is fast, so that was actually pretty okay actually. But like, if we get it past half health here, we definitely want to use Grass Pledge next time, because then we'll definitely KO it next turn if we hit it with our most powerful attacks. Okay, so but no, nicely done though, nicely done. But no, so yeah, this week should be pretty normal. So I'll be doing like the Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at like 4 p.m. Pacific time. It's currently 5:17 p.m. Pacific time, so make of that as, you know, do the calculation 1 hour and 17 minutes ago. That's the time. And then that'll be the time on weekdays. And then I'll let you know if there is anything on Wednesday, but I think this Wednesday I will be busy. And then Saturday and Sunday, I don't know if there are any Pokemon Go events or anything. If there aren't any Pokemon Go events, then I'll just do like 11 a.m. Saturday, 2 p.m. Sunday, as I have done with this weekend. So that's generally the plan. I think that should be pretty... That'll probably be like likely the plan. But I think like the weekend after, there is like a Pokemon Go community day. It's like the Sawaddle day. So I might switch things up on like that day or something like that. I don't know. Okay. Oh no, we wanted to. Oh yeah, no. Sorry. I forgot. I was like, wait, no, we wanted to switch for Kangaskhan. It's like, no, wait, I'm the one supposed to be switching. Sorry. My bad. Sorry, I'm tired. I do apologize. No, well done, teammate. You are great. So okay, Golurk is next, and then yeah. So we probably want to keep the Sceptile because that can beat both the Golurk and the Barrascuda, and then that'll be good. Again, sorry, forgive me. I'm being a bit ditzy. So yeah. But yeah, if you want a shiny Sawaddle, get Pokemon Go and play it like not next Saturday, but the one after, like October 5th or whatever. Play it that day. You'll be able to get lots of them. I already have the whole Sawaddle family in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So, I will get like a few from Pokemon Go, but I'm not, you know, I don't need like a bajillion of them or anything like that. Thank goodness. I do like it when I can just play Pokemon Go to get stuff I need for Pokemon Go, rather than, you know, needing to worry about, you know, getting like 3 for my Pokemon Go and then 3 for my Pokemon Home. Like, I can just get 3 of them and then that's it. So, go, gadget, go, luck. I like it. Oh, good question, Cheese. How's my eye today? Yeah, I don't know what was happening yesterday. Just my eyesight wasn't as good. It felt fine, but it just, like, I don't know, stuff was, like, blurrier or something. It was weird. But I did, like, today, I was like, oh, my eye's, like, way better today. So, no, thank you for asking. Yeah, no, today's pretty good, though. Swaddle's so cute. I always feel like I'm mispronouncing its name. I know, I kind of never know, because I kind of often, because I sort of say it quite quickly, I'll kind of just end up saying, like, Swaddle. It's kind of more like Sowaddle, but, like, I will just kind of say, like, Sowaddle. But I think either is fine. I think it's fine. But yeah, Sowaddle's cool. I like it. See, I just said Sowaddle there because I was just going so quick. I'm just going to Sucker Punch because it's, like, it's the best I've got. Plus, it is working. It is working. So, Leaf Storm! Nice! Well done. Team 8, you are great. So, yeah. So, we want Hitmontop to stay. We want Kangaskhan to stay. We want Sceptile to stay. So, because they're all good to go for Heatran. Because we're keeping Sceptile for the next battle. So, because, like, Hitmontop is good, Kangaskhan is good, and we're going to save Sceptile for the end. So, it's basically just, Beware that needs to switch for the Golurk, because Beware can't really hit Heatran. So, Beware, yeah, okay, excellent. Beware can switch, and then there we go. And then, because basically, we're about to go up against a Water type, so, Sceptile's really good for that. Like, if we'd have switched for a Golurk, but got rid of Sceptile, that would have been, like, really bad. But, this way, we also get the Backpacker this way as well. There are 2 of them. Look at that. They kind of almost look different, even though they're, like, stood right next to each other. Okay. So, we'll get this This is, like, our 3rd Barrascuda of the day. But that's cool. And then, yeah. And then Jacob can switch Sceptile for this. Sceptile has done its duty. 07 Sceptile. I'm going to go with the Muscle Band instead of the Shell Bell. Just to do that little bit more damage. Let me know what items you got, and if they... Oh, Expert Belt, Bright Powder, like, Wide Lens. Oh, this is all good, this is all good. But yeah. Because Altaria is great, but it's terrible against Heatran. So, Pokemon's a global game, so global pronunciations make sense. I agree, Muddler. And I think the Pokemon Company agree as well. I think... I've heard somewhere the Pokemon Company sort of say, like, all pronunciations are correct or something like that. But at the same time, they did have their Pokemon, like, Pokedex 3D for the 3DS, which had the first 5 generations, and there were, like, official pronunciations. But then again, you have to remember, a lot of pronunciations that we say, there are even some of the, like, official pronunciations, ones that we say and or official pronunciations, are, like, what you would describe as being totally wrong. I mean, take Arcanine. We all say Arcanine, but it is, like... It should be Arcanine, which Tracy did say in, like, Pokemon Stadium 2 and stuff back in the day, like, oh, it's Arcanine! But, like, that's kind of, you know, that's kind of a weird one. And then, what's my one that, my one that I hate, that it's kind of, it's, like, Ferocseed and Ferrothorn, because it's kind of like, it's kind of saying, like, ferocious, it's kind of almost like saying ferocious, but, like, part of the idea of the pun is, like, it's like iron is a ferrous metal, so it's kind of being, like, a ferrous metal, a ferrous seed, ferrous, but like orange, and orange, and orange, and orange, ferrous seed, ferrous seed, ferrous seed, ferrous seed, ferrous seed, ferrous seed, so it should just be, like, Ferroseed, not Ferroseed, but, like, the official pronunciation was Ferroseed, which is just, but that's, like, weird, man. That's weird. That did do a lot. I agree. And that it was a cool little app. I never got like the paid one because Cerebi existed. If that had existed before the internet, it would have been great, but it was, I don't know, it was just, that was a bit too much money to justify when I had Cerebi. Not my canine, our canine. See, I just messed it up. Not my canine, our canine. Very nice, Skywatcher. I like it. So yeah, then we got Barraskewda. So this is nice. Whoever can Dynamax, please Dynamax. If you can Dynamax and use a ground move, use a ground move. If you can Dynamax and use a water move, use a water move. It is decided. Let's do this thing. Heatran. Let's see if we can get that majestic magenta-eyed Heatran. Let's be greedy and get 2 in a row. So yeah, and that's like, I might say I'm not even sure if it's like Cerebi or Cerebi. If it's Cerebi, I like saying it in Scar's voice from The Lion King because of like Cerebi, so I like go Cerebi, but you know. So that's just my theory, my game theory. I'm gonna dig quick before the hyena come. 2 Lion King references in 30 seconds. What is this? But there we go. Oh, no. We want to use ground moves. We want to use our ground moves. We want to use our ground moves. Okay, this is fine, though, because it's not attacking. That's like, I assume it's like Celebi, Cerebi. That's kind of how yeah. I think I generally say Cerebi, but I think every once in a while I say Cerebi. Okay, we've done enough setting up and stuff. Let's just oh, no one Dynamaxed? Hang on, what's going on? Why is no one Dynamaxing? Oh my god. Okay, I'm very confused. Okay, that was powerful. Was that crit? Okay, that was a crit. And it's getting desperate. It is going to start using generative AI. Okay, I don't know why no one Dynamaxed. I'm very confused about the lack of Dynamax, but oh gosh, that was a critical hit. Oh gosh, that was a lot of damage. That was an all around like a high damage turn. A helping, oh my god, a coaching. Oh my god. See, oh no, see now I can Dynamax, but like that would have been better if it. Oh gosh. Okay, but like we have to use our powerful moves here. Okay, we have to use like our ground moves and our water moves. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. That was feeble. Okay, here's the max flare, and that's gonna KO the Hitmontop. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's 2 down. But if we do use Scorching Sands and Dig here, this should be fine. Hopefully. Scorching Sands. Oh, dang, that's special damage. Okay, that sun is up, so an Aqua Jet might not be enough, but I mean, it's still the move to go for, But, I am gonna dig quick before the hyena come. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Chiffy Bull or great? Oh, we got some health back. Nice. I like it. Okay, we're Dynamaxing, baby. I know some of you out there may be thinking like, oh, why are we Dynamaxing? We're about to win. It's like, no, but this is good though, because it doubles the HP, and like, if that Heatran like used a crunch and it was super effective, you want to have that extra insurance to make sure that you survive. Okay, there's Aqua Jet. Oh no, the max flare. But this is why you gotta not let them get. You've got to not give them opportunities to attack. You gotta just attack them, cause like we let it set up a max flare. Okay, here's the max quake. Here we go. Kaboom! Nicely done. Very well done, everyone. Teammate, that was great. Nicely done. So stars and sparkles. Sparkles and stars. We're gonna do one last double patented shiny check. Mathematically, I am just as equally likely to get a shiny this turn as I was last time. But let's see how this goes. good luck, everyone. Let's see how this goes. Give him an inch, show, take a mile. Exactly, Xander. You get it. You get it. Like, we gotta, you know. So, right. And then we'll kind of wrap up the stream for today. So let's have a look. So Kangaskhan would be slightly greeny. That's not a shiny. Golurk would have the silver colors and stuff. That's a regular Golurk. Barrascuda would be Barabluda. But none of those. But I have all of those Pokemon as shiny. What we're interested in right here, chat, is whether we get the magnificent, majestic, magenta-eyed shiny. It's a no. That's very disappointing, I'll admit. I'm just going to go get the Golurk because, like, fine. I didn't want the Heatran anyway. No, I'm kidding. Please be shiny next time, Heatran. Like, first stream on, like, tomorrow. That'd be great. Okay. So, oh, unlucky. But at least we did get a shiny today. Because, oh my good golly gosh, if we hadn't got any shinies today, that would have been really something. Would you like us to keep a record of Heatran? Yes, I would. There we go. So that is it. That's all for today. Thank you so much for joining. Please hit that like button if you have not already. It just helps out so much. Right, let's just double. It's so cool. I love it. I love it. Well done, everyone. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much to Cheese. Whoa, with a $1.99 super chat. Thanks for the awesome stream, Cheese says. Thank you for being here, Cheese. Thank you for being so lovely and supportive. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for playing along. You're an excellent ally. That's incredibly generous. Thank you all for your spending your time here with me on the weekend. Thank you for shiny hunting with me. Thank you for helping me get a shiny dub wall. That Gen 8 ones are hard. Like, Gen 8 and Gen 5 are the ones I want the most, because they're, like, very hard. Are the ones I'm severely lacking in. So, that's really cool. I'm going to save, like, 50 bajillion times, and then we're going to call that it. So, take care, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And good luck this week. I will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time. That's Monday, 23rd of... Hang on, I was going to burp or hiccup there. September, Monday, 23rd. Said all that wrong. There's the hiccup. Monday, 23rd of September, 4 p.m. Pacific time. That's like Los Angeles time. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Shebatu, thank you. But no, thank you guys. Take care. Have a good one. And bye-bye. I'm going to go I'm going to go get my screenshots so I can upload them to Threads. Join me on Threads if you have Instagram. Bye, guys.